We good? Chat?
Yeah,
Yes,
good.
everybody's good. Okay. 3,
Good.
2, 1. We're gonna be fucking rolling.
Let's go.
Just scream pause if you need. Oi.
KJ, calm yourself. Why do I have Sammy Boy on my team? Why do I have Sammy Boy on my team?
Get the fuck out!
I'm gonna bring more energy in this game. I'm here to fucking slay them. There you go.
Birmingham.
What was that handsome boy?
It's been 5
Jenkins.
years.
I'm here to fucking slay them. Didn't slay much.
Welcome back, Birmingham. It's been over 5 years. It's been too long. We're finally back.
So in this tournament, I think we should expect a really close and competitive field. These 12 teams are all at a very high level, and I think any given team can beat another in a matchup. Also, the patch is a little bit old at this point, so it's going to be a lot about who can innovate and come up with something creative and different. So curious to see who manages to bring in the new tactics.
Why is Miposhka getting rolled in on a wheelchair?
Oh, he broke his ankle
Something
before the
creative and
tournament.
different. So
Oh, fuck, I
curious
didn't
to
know.
see who manages to bring in the new tactics.
I feel like after the last tournament,
That's how
where
he was after
Falcons
laning
did
against
not
me
win,
in scrims.
I don't know if there is a clear winner in my head. I think there's a lot of teams that have a chance to make it to the top. And these first couple of days are going to prove to us which teams have the best shot of it at it. I kind of feel that there are probably about 6 teams that have a good shot of taking this title here at ESL 1 Birmingham. There is no clear favorite. I can't wait to see what the teams have got in store for us. I think a lot of teams have put extra preparation in doing well in the first LAN event of 2024, and I think we've got incredible games to come.
So for this tournament, we have 2 6-team groups, and these
motherfucking
groups
queue.
are really fierce. I feel like any team can make it through. I think any given series can become the most important. We have some favorites from previous tournaments, and we have teams that have been looking really good in the past few months, and then maybe the last tournament didn't quite make the cut. So it's going to be very interesting to see if those teams can step it up a notch and actually cement themselves in the playoffs, and the field is very, very close.
Our goal this tournament is just to prove that we are competitive with every other team, that we can beat any team in the world.
Our latest games haven't been the most stable, but we're really looking forward to this event, trying to show what we can do.
We're going to prove to the other teams that we're going to be one of the top contenders of this tournament.
We will show up that C region is still a strong Dota region.
There's a few teams that I'm looking at. For example, I think Spirit and Gaming, they used to be like your favorites. I think right now maybe they're more on the underdog type of side. They haven't done so well. But I'm kind of looking at them to do better, because these players, they're championship material players. They've done it all. They've won it before. But they are getting like 5th place, 6th place, 10th place, 12th place. So I'm looking at them right here to really do better and show people that the last months, you know, it's not how bad we are. We're better than this.
I think we are really confident about our gameplay. I hope we will win this tournament, or maybe don't get 20th place.
We did have enough of our breaks. It's time to win tournaments again.
We took a different approach for this event. We have a special angle for the games, and we're hoping to see it pay off.
So I'm sure that the teams, especially with this patch that they've played on forever, they know exactly what they need to do to win the game, and we're going to see some banger matches and just some really, really crisp gameplay from the teams.
Banger matches.
We're very confident going into this event with this team.
Congratulations.
That didn't sound confident.
Admits us in the grand finals.
Did you
He
hear
always
it?
sounds like, he always sounds like that.
And it's been
One more time.
We're very confident going into this event with this team.
congratulations.
I'm sold.
Admits us in the grand finals.
That's boxy as well. It was not too.
This tournament, if it needs to.
You're going to see the best team from the Americas, not only South America, and we're going to teach you all how things are done.
Now that's a sell. Yeah.
Man, this guy gets called Sammy Boy.
Ah, really?
He was the guy targeted by the BIRMINGHAM.
Oh, fuck.
Good hype though, right? Like good video.
Okay, I mean, I can't wait to get to that point, but like, if that's fucking, if Dalai Lama was on my team, flaming, oh my god, that would break something, I think. Oh my god.
You're gonna see, it's gonna get really heated. Extreme heats.
I think we need to pick a hero to fuck this Joe, personally.
Yeah.
I honestly, Bloodseeker might be that hero, so you can say Omar.
I mean, guys, I can play Timber.
Razor or Viper?
Timber?
If my hero is Timber.
Ain't the gyro?
It's free?
Yes, if my hero is Timber, 100%.
Easy.
It's Tifa and Timber.
Do you want to have a new hero from mid that you want? Or you?
I mean, it's Oracle kind of fucks my suggestions, to be honest.
Does Conker the best from mid then?
Yeah, I'll just do one.
Alright.
Osmail, he stood in the first.
Yeah, I
game.
hear it. Yeah.
Alright, what do we want to do level 1? I didn't actually see what they did level 1.
You can take the second
actually, no.
option.
They held their own jungle without smoke. Which is typical Batboom.
Did Enigma refresh, or is he holding that refresh?
He did refresh. He wants to have it as fast as possible. This could be a good wraparound play, setting things up for a black hole.
There it is. Miero's in on top of them. Skitter and Snaking both trapped inside. Cannot escape. Black hole and killed. Meanwhile, Sniper going in onto crit, and it's just over. GG called. Falcons tap out. And our first series of the day is a 1-1.
Even if they're hitting you, yes, you're taking damage, but yes, there's no problem with the early game. The early game is perfect, like you said. No, so I'm saying afterwards, I think you should get plate mail blink because the sheep.
It's the same.
It is not the same. You get X, you blink into 5 heroes, you reveal their formation, they'll panic, they'll start running away. They might like press BKB.
Guys, I don't see what you're saying. I will blink in, and I'm Timber, so I'm not center. I'm not starter.
Bro, this was me with Amar. Like this was the same.
If you don't feel good about it, I don't feel good. It's hard to kill them in BKBs, and it's hard to force the BKBs too. Like somebody has to go in and commit to force them to do that. I feel maybe some Brood or some Nightstalker or some shit would have been better.
I mean,
for you guys thinking, you know, like this is Amar and Malrine getting taught by crit and snaking.
And he's not even blink. He just
get your facts straight.
I feel like there's ways to go about it, but I feel like we're picking
Bubs and Prodora is not the same.
But I don't think we need damage at all.
Someone needs to deal with them. Someone needs to give vision and make them not be able to play the fight easily. And that's someone has to do that job.
I am so happy it's not me! Oh, fuck yeah!
They're trying to drag back the gyro. Problem is Nightfall. Oh, hold on a minute. Maybe they can get the Aegis up. In fact, Nightfall, he's not popping the Satanic, so it looks like he wants to lose his first life. It is about to expire anyway. Chrono is out. They've caught a couple here. Monet, can he get the job done? He's taken out Toronto and save and Miero, but now the Gyrocopter's the big target, but they've got him. An ultra kill out for Monet. Hold on a goddamn minute.
Ooh, that's an upset.
Okay, he just took. Wow!
Just regular trash.
Wow!
Oh, I remember this.
They've got the grip. Seb again. He's got the grab. This time on XXS. They kill off the mark.
Bro, I carry so hard with Bane this game. Oh my god, I remember.
We'll hold back Tomato. They'll kill him once. They killed off Seb.
This guy, he using full roll on me when I don't have grip. Like
yeah, he was so mad at me on Pango.
What a fucking clown, actually.
Chill out, bro.
Bro, he rolled for me 15 seconds even when Brick roofs on
You and clowns, like, do you have a thing?
Yeah, I like clowns.
I can tell.
What's the point of buying all these items if we're not doing anything? We're just sitting on our side.
Because, I mean, I agree. I also want to fight, but it needs to be like a good fight.
I need to pause. I mean, it's like, oh my god.
The body language.
Yeah, dude, I just saw Liquid. I was gonna say, wow, they look happy. I was actually gonna say this looks like a nice environment, and then there's the next clip. They like the fucking polar opposite. Oh, and Vulva.
Saberlight Arteezy.
Easiest fight for them to
duel.
To be honest, I don't think there's any way they can fight there if we're 5.
Why do we buy all these items if we're not gonna use them, Seb?
We smoked top, we killed starter.
I talk so many times, Saber. I feel like maybe the problem is I'm not looking at the mini map at the right time. I feel like I'm saying 2 lanes. I feel like I'm saying let's fight them. But the thing is, you're on the 3rd wave, right? You're on the bot lane.
Well, so what happened is we take Roche, and then I'm saying we can portal through and clear bot. And you're like, no, you're gonna die. And then I say, no, I will not die because they cannot kill me. So then I feel like we can smoke and kill them bot. Those are kills right there. So then you're top, I go bot. Then I'm staying bot. You guys smoke as 4 to like find them, which is good. Then I don't know. I somehow need to connect to that.
I think the most important thing for a team
You pause,
to
Johan?
thrive.
Yeah.
Just like to break it down to people, like this is like the typical example of like having 2 leaders within a team, or like having 2 people do 2 different things, and none of them is looking to commit to the other. Like none of them is actually like backtracking and being like, fuck it, you know, I'll just make what he wants happen. That's all it takes. Like both of them can fix this, but both of them won't. And they're gonna crash out because of it. It's crazy when you think about it. Like when you watch it from here, it's so simple. You watch it, you're like, come on, like both of you can fix this like right now. Like right this second you can fix it. And somebody else on the team can also fix it. And like this guy, for instance, to the right. This guy.
You guys
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit. I mean, I love also the admin. No, not the admin. Who's that? It's the manager in the back, you know,
Manager,
on
yeah.
the phone as well. But it's like,
Yeah, phone plus coffee. Wait, what's the Bitcoin at right
yeah.
now? Or something? What is he checking?
But yeah, I mean, if I go back to Liquid here, like the clip here, you know, this is locked in. This is engaged. This is people who are gonna listen to each other and listen to each other, like really listen to each other. You know, talk to each
And
other.
this is
Listen.
gonna work well with what Boxy says right after what you're saying, because he literally says it.
Oh my fucking god! You know, like,
Can you guess who wins, who loses?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you say, but I also just think right there, the way that these things are being communicated, you're already sick, you know? The symptoms are long, they have been there for a while. You are sick right now.
You see it. Yeah, you see it with body language. They're all done. Like Kitrak is done, Saberlight is done. You see it with how they look at each other, how they look down and look at Arteezy also.
Even this sentence is, I mean, if you want to break down psychology, listen to what he says, yeah? I'm going to tell you. Oh, I can.
At the right time.
What he just said,
like
he's self-deprecating. Listen.
Maybe the problem is I'm not looking at the minimap at the right time.
Maybe the problem is I'm not looking.
Don't you
He's
think
saying
this is fake? Don't you think this is fake?
So
as in, he knows what the problem is, but he doesn't want to say it straight.
I mean, it's if you and we've had this argument too, the two of us. I will say something that's self-deprecating so that you are ready, or you're ready to go down on my level, or vice versa. You know, like I'm a victim. I'm not the best, but hey, look.
Okay, I don't know what psychologists call it, but to me, how I understand this is like an attempt. It's kind of like telling the other, maybe the problem is I'm bad.
Yes.
And you're hoping that he will finally say, no, bro, you're not bad. It's my fault.
Yes,
Like,
you're also opening this door where you're like, because if somebody, I'm telling you, if one of these four, I mean, maybe even the manager, but I don't think he has it in him. When I look at
he's
it.
thinking, you know what the manager's thinking right now? He's like, I should have taken a double espresso, man. Like, this is just not strong enough. And this is too sugary.
Maybe this game is over soon, you know? Like, I could go back.
Yeah, I should have went for the caramel macchiato, man. I fucking knew it.
But I think if one of them had the moment, like, wouldn't just say it's balls, but it's like you need to have a certain level of authority and ability to claim. Like, this is when a leader could jump in and be a leader, right? If one guy, he could at least try, you know, because it will take 2 to dance or 4 to tango or whatever here. But if one guy would try and be like, listen, guys, none of you are bad. This is what, you know, this is the fucking world. Like, if he would say something with a certain tone that would be positive and strong, I feel like that would be my solution, you know, and that's how you would get out of this sickness right now.
You need to break this cycle for sure.
Because
you have to break it.
But I mean, you were there, I was there. Sometimes you try, and sometimes people will still just be emo as fuck, and you cannot help people when they don't want to be helped. But this is a bad cycle. Like, I'm bad. No. Listen, maybe I'm bad, you know.
And the same, you know, I feel like I'm saying means I feel like you're not listening. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I said that. This is exactly what it means.
Yes. Oh. Good stuff.
We can portal through.
Okay.
I don't know. I somehow need to connect to that.
I think the most important thing for a team to thrive and be successful is to have trust in each other and in your ideas. I think it's okay to have disagreements with your teammates, but there has to be like a a bigger picture or some type of idea that you all can
Nice
look into
edit.
and
This is well-
follow.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work to be
TI winner, by the way.
disorganized and try and do opposite things. You need to be on the same page.
Yeah, send them an email.
Maybe you send them this clip right in the tournament next time, maybe?
He was talking to Shopify, they were sitting down.
I just don't get what the fuck we're doing. Like, we're just feeding. We're just saying us
Oh.
And I also don't know, like, I feel the game is still fine at some point. Like, we got control of top and mid waves. B, Yopaj, I don't know. We're talking about, like, we're gonna cut the wave bottom. No threat. No stress. It's super threat. Super, it's supposed to be. But then you run into fog and die.
You know what this guy's thinking
I
right
don't
now?
know why. It's like,
I can do
to
subtitles.
me,
This
I
guy's
don't
thinking
care
I should have continued my studies, man. Mom was right, or something.
Or don't meet your hero. Don't meet your heroes. You know this look.
I should have went to law school, man.
Oh fuck.
It doesn't matter, but the problem is like we're never happy. That's my problem. Like the reason we lose all these games, I think, is because we're not happy with the state, or we don't understand why it's okay. Like,
Did he just give 2 reasons for why they're losing? And one of them is that we're not happy with what's going on, and the other one is that we're stupid. We don't understand, kind of, you know?
Yeah, I think he means that like they don't understand that the game state is good.
Yes, they don't have a good read on the game. Like either that
Yeah.
or they
But
just.
now he's like blaming people, like he's blaming the ones that are just doing some random shit on the map, kind
Yeah.
of.
why are we just running in? Like, is it Bane and Ron are just running into the fucking jungle? Like, you and Ron are just running into the jungle. We're trying to get 2 wins, and then Barana and the Blue just running to their jungle alone. Like,
Yopaj
in
and
double-
Chiolikor
double stun, right when we
are
engage it.
these two.
So
Mhm.
disconnected. It's not like normal.
Oh fuck, dude, it's hard to watch. Wow. It's
But
actually.
at the same time, like if you like, I mean, he could find better words and a better way to say it, but
This is normal
he's
for any
trying-
Dota player, as in like
Yeah.
everybody knows what he's saying, you know. But I'm still when you're on the sideline and you're watching it, you always think of ways to do things better, right? And for me, like these arguments are, I mean, it's usually a starting point, right? It's a starting point for something that will hopefully lead into something better, like a better way of playing, but also a better way of getting there, right? Like a better way of saying your opinion, of saying what you think is going wrong. But I think a lot of what's going on is, yeah, he has no control of his inner speech right now. Like, none.
No, for sure.
If
for
you
sure.
ask me, like, he has no fucking control. He's fully venting. As in, maybe not fully. I've seen, I mean, we're probably going to see worse from Toronto, but...
Oh, dude, you're not ready for what you're gonna see, man.
But they're-
You're so not ready.
This is the most like chill game we can have because they have no offlaner. Vena's worthless. Their supports are worthless. They have 1 Weaver, and the Lesh is 0-5. So they have no Dota heroes in this game, but we just run into their areas, give them kills constantly. They're not doing anything, dude. They're just pinging fucking random idiots that run into wards. It's really frustrating for me.
Full vent, full vent.
I don't know why we can't just be happy with the current state of things. I feel this is like the most free game we'll have in this tournament in terms of like...
Oh!
They have no ability to come back in this game.
Stop!
We take a second to appreciate where we're at. Okay?
This is not gonna age well.
Right? Tournament.
This is nice, right?
Vamos a gritar. ¿Qué vamos a decir?
Como
monos. No sé, pues tienes que
Hey,
decir, ¿no?
and the second thing is, we play as a team. Right? Leave our egos behind. We do everything as a team. You say
Nice.
go there, we go there as a team. You say go there, we go there as a team. Everything. All right? Fucking discipline. All right, boys?
Nice one from this guy. He's
Yeah.
a psychologist or something. Good one.
I don't know, I don't know.
What do we want to yell? What do we want to yell?
Anything, just
Heroic?
literally shout like
Bora.
Tiger.
I was hearing that stream really loudly before every game. You guys.
Yeah.
shout as loud as possible.
Just shout.
Just as loud as possible.
So on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go, boys.
This guy did not scream.
No, he did not! Oh, top
God,
son!
dude, I miss him. I already miss him.
Yeah, yeah.
No, ya saben que estamos acá.
Tapping en mi ward, tapping en mi ward.
Es pelear, no podemos. Mira, mira, güey. Voy a lanzarme, ¿ya?
They're moving in this direction now, trying to defend their high ground. They see him immediately trying to jump, but a Blake, he broke it. Got right in the way. Ooh, Pure in trouble now. Hex, the turn, trying to bring him low. Refresher is out. Toby in trouble. Disruption for the save. Now Ghost Scepter not going to be able to keep that Clockwork alive. There is the ultimate used by ABBA. Hook up to full HP while up on the high ground. Do they have enough to clear?
What is his
these
choice of
heroes?
music?
They're trying to do what they can. And actually they do. They kill him.
Yeah,
Oh my God, and
it
now
feels like
looking
some
for more.
weird
Pure destroys him.
menu for some other video game.
Lands also onto KJ. Daedalus, Parasma, Revenant's Brooch, all of it pairing together just to completely eviscerate this lineup.
You can't
Oh
front
my
like
god.
Yeah, I know I can't front line, so I need one guy to come first so we can do hard. I know. This happened 5 games.
Oh!
Everything happened.
Oh!
Games.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude! Talk about like no self-control. Like that is a full vent. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Of the last 5 games, like, we're going back in time here. We're fixing what happened in February or some shit.
Dude, if there was like a passive aggressive like meter, I think you just blew it wide open. Like what the fuck?
And also, you took my spot on the sofa the other time.
5 games has been happening, you know. I know. Maybe someone come with me.
Tundra realized this opportunity has arrived for them.
the workhorse.
Doesn't have it yet. They're moving in. They're starting to take these buildings. That's tier 4s available.
Tenemos que matar ese sniper, está pushando. Ese sniper. Draghi, no salen mucho, no salen de la base, no salen. Sí, pero en la forte sí podemos pelear con Buyback, tranquilo.
They keep on hitting away. Jump forward. Silence is there. Low. BKB gets away. Turns
Tranquila,
around.
tranquila.
They're in too far. 40 seconds until Slark is back up. Stop punching the Centaur. He's not doing a damn thing. They have the Hex, but Thompson finds him in the back lines. They buy back on Analog. Trying to do more. But look at him. Pure planking away. Oh, ho, ha, ha. Hitting the Ancient. Trying to do what they can, but they jump in with the Violama. Trying to take him down. Disruption is there for the moment. Thompson takes down a couple more. Look at that gyrocopter. They're still hitting the Ancient. The throne, but look at the damage from Devi! Devi Llama saving the day. They take down Pure. Thompson, the Ancient, there's only a little bit left.
Vai sair sniper, vai sair sniper. Eu dou glifo, eu uso. A ver, pera. Eu tenho que falar isso. A sniper tá no pé, a sniper tá no pé. A sniper. Ah, vai pegar.
Oh, what the fuck? KJ, calm yourself. Why do I have Sammy Boy on my team? Shut the fuck up. No, it's the truth.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up, man.
One time we win. One time.
Yeah, that's Sammy Boy.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's Sammy Boy. Oh.
What the fuck, guys?
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
That's one of those moments that just...
You know how, like,
it's gonna...
This is the quickest vent of the history of vents. Like, the second the game ended, headset off, stand up, run to your teammate to vent. Like,
Full
this is so
explosion.
fast.
He goes there and calls him a name, and the other guy tells him, "Shut the fuck up." The guy goes back, calls him the name again.
I feel like the other guy is like has much more self-control, but this was too much. But none of them really have. But
None
I
of
feel
them
like
really
the other
have
guy's,
control,
like,
yeah.
breathing in, you know, a little bit at least.
I mean, this was one of the guys who turned me off pubs during the last era of Dota. Like the pubs got so bad, and I got this Dalai Lama in my games, and he was so fucking toxic and bitchy. So you know, it's funny. I didn't think he would make it into the pro scene, and now I see this. I mean, I'm not here to flame or talk shit, but I'm just gonna say it like it was. Like he gave me
bad
really
reaction
bad.
is a bad reaction. You
Yes,
know, like,
and I'm not surprised. Like he was so toxic in my games also. So bad habits,
Yeah.
man. Like, what can I say?
Yeah, this is rough. This is rough.
I mean, nobody's perfect. I know myself. I see myself in this reaction too, in these vents. You know, we've all, I think, been close to exploding and had explosions, but it's just when you put it on camera like that, it's fucking crazy to see. Holy fuck!
Stick with you, whether good or bad.
Nice.
Good job. High five.
A bit early, a bit non-committal. You know what I mean? Like kind of like didn't even stop to say sorry, but good attempt nonetheless. I guess for Dota's player standards, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, true. True. I mean, if you let that linger till the next day, it's oof.
Yeah. It's good that he addressed it.
That's a good sign.
Meanwhile, Champs going at it.
They do manage to get that kill with the tankies rotating across while they were also fighting out the top lane. They expected, I thought maybe N0tail was going to die, but not quite the case. They're going for a bit of a dive here on Mickey. Another avalanche. They go for the kill on N0tail. Had some stick charges. The Bramble does land, though. They're going to turn back with a battery salt, try and do what they can. Damage returned, but nobody in threat of dying. In fact, Mickey may not be able to man-fight this one out. He throws out the Lucent Beam. Miro's going to make a run for it. Save is going to keep the damage on him, but Miro does actually die. Mickey, he's going to try and get around. Oh, through the tree. Turn
wow,
around.
so good.
The double kill. Mickey,
so good.
It's the Tundra strat, guys. It's clockwork. Clockwork is the fucking.
We play tiebreakers? Yes, our tiebreakers potentially against Bethune.
Our tiebreakers are already like yeah. It's Bethune and Falcons. 2 out of 3 will be upper.
Вообще не могли стоять топ. Мы просто закоммитились и сдохли вдвоем.
На разъемку, как я своим парень, так вам же не надо, тут же не в киллах, парни, тут же в лайне. Мы же этого не сказали.
I think probably the biggest mistake people make is just like there's a classic thing in Dota. It's called like the buddy syndrome, where you're kind of like you want to help your team because somebody's dying, and I think when it's very stressful and it's more important, like you want to, it gets amplified a lot. And I think it's every pro player understands this and knows it's like a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like it's very hard in the moment to understand like that you need to kind of, you know, make the right decision and not just wanting to not have your teammate die. And I think that's probably the most common thing, yeah.
Dude, the time when you planted...
What is it? Yeah, I'll play those so fucking hard, you see?
He planted a tree, so then Willow couldn't get to him, and then he waited for Lucent Beam cooldown, and then when Willow tried to like walk past, he got the hit off and Lucent, or Mickey would have died. One hit would have killed you.
That's what I mean. I feel like it would
Planting
be
the tree
spicy.
is annoying as Willow, because when I want a W and you put a branch and you hide behind it and then you eat it.
He super outplayed him.
BZM, there's a coil just onto the timber alone. BZM will quickly walk it off to snap it away. And indeed, the mega creeps are out here for OG. Whisper, he's ready to start looking for kills. He's in with the crush onto Yatoro. They get the follow-up Heck. They're in onto the anti-base. The swap's there from Aposhka. Collapse will drop the arena. Yatoro will get back in. He's focusing Tomato, but the stolen swap's there from Ari. Gets Tomato back out to safety. Tomato's immediately ready to wave form back in.
GG.
Kill off Yatoro. GG is called.
Don't break my head with anyone.
The wisdom play!
I worked so hard because we had this thing about we gotta look at wisdoms, you know. So now he crushed them on wisdom run.
The most important aspect of a team to be successful is its culture and the spirit that the team has. Yeah, obviously the team has to be really good, but if you're gravitating at the highest level, then this is gonna be the game-changing aspect.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude. No,
OG's so good. Look at that.
One thing
Look
on
at
the
this.
group
OG
stages
talking
that
to
stood
group.
out to me is how close in skill every single team was. But if you ask me which teams performed the best, Falcons did do very well the first day. They played with the stand-in, and then afterwards they got Mulreen back in the mid lane, and you saw them just.
Oh, thank you, man.
Real fun, real cheesy, real flavors. Craving something real? We serve it. Burger King 4-cheese Whopper, serving cheesy realness. Order now.
Master.
I
Bit by
forgot.
bit improving and getting to the point where they are right now, and they topped that group.
One of the teams, in my opinion, that performed the best, at least for me, is Tundra. I think nobody really expected them to do this well in the group stage. They went like 6-4. I think someone else from the same group would be OG.
Thank you,
they weren't
Kazu.
even supposed to be here. Then they topped their group.
Not even supposed to be there.
With like a newer player in their roster as well. For them, I don't
Tired.
even really know what the key is for them to victory. I think they're just, it's like some type of magic. They're just feeling good and playing well, and it comes together.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Tired.
to most people it may not be a surprise,
Tired.
but my heart bleeds for North America, no matter how much I watch them suffer. So seeing Shopify Rebellion be the first elimination out of ESL 1 Birmingham was, it got me. But
Why did you hire
mainly
Kazu? Because
I
of
had high
this
expectations.
interview.
I watched Arteezy take all these newcomers under his wing and take them from different regions, Yolacor, Yopaj. I thought that maybe they would be able to find success, but it seems that foundationally something's still wrong with that team. And even Saberlight, who we've...
Where are these players now? So I know Saberlight is with Liquid, but
Saberlight in Liquid, yeah.
Yeah, he's
RTZ
fucking owning.
not
But
playing.
Uh-huh.
Yopaj Tail on Shopify, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Shopify. I thought they dropped. Didn't they drop Dota? What do you mean?
Wait, are they not called Shopify anymore? The Yopaj team with Timado. No, they're still Shopify. I think.
It's still called Shopify?
I think so. Yeah.
Did I get auto-generated subtitles or nah? I don't know.
I don't know. Up to you.
They're still
Yopaj
playing?
is Shopify still. Theolicor just joined Mouse, I think. They made a new team with Mouse, and who are we missing? We're missing the post fight. Kitrak is also not playing. RTZ Kitrak retired, or I don't know, inactive. Isn't? Yeah.
Okay, auto subs are horrible. Yeah. Okay, Mouse. Yeah, I thought Shopify pulled out of Dota altogether. I thought there was no NA orgs left, but okay.
No, they're still.
Just saw recently pop off at ESL 1 Kuala Lumpur as a stand-in for Liquid. Wasn't able to bring it to this event.
I think in general, from the playoff stage, I think we can expect to see continued picks that we just haven't had yet before. Already we're seeing signs in the tiebreakers of teams kind of bringing out these strats that we yet to show in the group stage games. So I have no doubt that we're going to get some really interesting surprise picks coming out in the playoffs in front of the crowd. People are going to love them. When it comes to the upper bracket, Falcons versus Tundra is going to be a lot of fun for reasons outside of the game itself as well. They've got two players in particular who are pretty vocal when it comes to the all chatting and the tipping, 9class and Amar. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of banter they have between each other, because it could give us some pretty spicy moments in this matchup.
Luna, they can have that edge. Crit getting shredded. It's gonna get glimpsed back over towards Pure. It's a quick kill. They're gonna try and fight this by the looks of it. They're gonna go straight over towards him. And Martin on top of them is good damage. Thompson getting relatively low. Jump fall from Marin. Can they kill him off? He's still alive with the Omni slash over towards Pure. Thompson is surviving through this initial attempt. He's back
oh my god.
And he's getting away.
I mean, I see Brew and Jog on Falcons, and I know they lost.
It's a big old cleanup, and they could go even for more here.
He was bad, man. He used to be the shit.
I mean, these guys have like, I don't think they can pick any hero. That's definitely not their strength.
Ah, you mean like that? It's not their heroes?
Yeah. No. When it's not their heroes, they just look like a different team.
You're just free farm, pretty much free farm. Kind of like snipers. I mean, maybe a little bit better for ratio, but it doesn't.
Like one thing I want to say, like Stas and Amar, I feel like we cannot have two cores going second item BKB. When your job is to check off the SD and counter, I feel like you have to go blink for second item, because also besides statics, there's nothing that's gonna kill you. The Kling doesn't have orchid.
They talk a lot about team
fights. Easy me to play the fight.
I mean, I understand. I mean, you can get the BKB after blink.
I'm gonna say, like, without the blink, we couldn't really play fights.
Like, these supports have total freedom to play the fights unless Amar somehow magically is gonna catch them with the pandas.
I was catching them, like, this is over and they had BKB.
I mean, you shouldn't be catching. Like, without blink, you should not be catching.
I feel like anyway, the mid game was way too slow. Like, I feel like we just let them do whatever they wanted. We didn't really have, like, threat on the map. And it's kind of connected to the fact that we're waiting for BKB. Like, we're waiting for two BKBs for, like 8 minutes or something. Yeah. It just slows our game down a lot. And I feel like it's like we can kill them on the map, but we kind of need you to be there, you know. But I feel like we're playing scared and we're like waiting for BKB because then we won't die. But like,
obviously,
yeah,
he's not.
But does anyone give a fuck about your feelings, bro? I don't care what you feel like, bro. Give me something concrete, you know. No, just kidding.
What you mean? You know, when I have something not nice to say, I say it, but I also want to say when I have something nice to say.
No, I mean what Crit was saying is like because what he was saying is I feel like the mid game was too slow. You know, I was just answering him.
That's a nice way to put it.
No, I
think rather I know that the mid game was too slow, or like
it's the right
game was too slow.
It's the right way, you know. Of course, a retard would answer him like this, but yeah, it's kind of similar to what we saw before, right? For the other teams as well, people are trying to get on the same page, and so they're giving criticism to Malrine. Like first is he opens the door and he's like, I think someone, my two cores cannot go BKB, right? At the same time. So it's like he's being objective and he's not blaming anyone right off the bat. So I mean, I think it's a good observation. And then Aoi also does something that I think is very good, and he kind of backs him up. But you know, I think the body language and how they said it, and also with that lead up, when they then say, Marine, I think you needed the blink to catch the supports. And I think it was an easy situation for Marine to say, okay, cool, you know, like next time I can do better. I kind of see what you mean, you know, like it is a bit slow. But in that moment, sometimes it can be very hard still for some people. I would personally like to think that I wouldn't give a fuck most of the time and just want to, if somebody had a better play, I would be very happy and then kind of try to take it and learn from it and just already bring it to the next game, you know, or like bring it to the future. But also, yeah, with Crit's speech, it's very good. You know, he goes back to saying, I think the mid game was very slow. I think this is a problem. It's still surrounding probably the same thing, right? Like some puck going first side in BKB. So yeah, I think they're all doing pretty good in some way, you know, and giving each other space to talk. Also, like everybody got a turn, kind of, and all the Aoi, when he said something, he was very quick and he backed up what the other guy is saying in a good way. So it looks all very healthy.
I feel like Dalai Lama's way more, I think.
Yeah, he had some. He got straight to the point. He didn't waste much time. You know, the game is coming up in 20 minutes, so you gotta fucking say it now. Like, stop playing like Sammy Boy. Play like Seb.
Yeah. I feel like we need to be more proactive in the way we're thinking. They should be dying on the map.
They saw where the rocket came from, though. So this is a good wraparound from Pure. He's getting some good information. I believe so. Caught vision there with Skeeter. Ward's place. Now using Thunder Ghost Raptor to try and scout things out. Now jump forward straight away. Pure. He's got the link. He's in onto Skeeter.
Crazy team fight. Oh my god.
Pure. He's absolutely doing it here.
I just want to go back real fast. Look at this positioning. Look at the positioning on this team fight. You know.
Yeah.
Look at this. How crazy it is. Like talk about formation, but it's also like
this is what happens when like two really good teams that are really aware are both trying to find the right angle. Then it becomes sometimes like. It looks like two teams are clueless, but it's actually like they're like.
Yeah, I would argue that there's Falcons must have I would say drop the ball on like their vision. Like I don't know who got here first. Like maybe if they had no chance to get here, probably Radiant were doing Roche, got the vision.
Yeah,
but then you need a smart way to approach this where, I mean, your disruptor doesn't have to feel like he has to go there where he is, you know? Because the disruptor's there because he feels like there's nowhere else I can be, you know? They have a ward on the high ground or something like, and now look at it.
Yeah, they do it.
But yeah, it's crazy. This is a crazy positioning.
Smart's going to be there to drag him up back away from Pure. Pure's ready to get back in with the waveform, closing the gap on towards him. Oh, he's doing it.
Bro, more skilled Sven and Razor.
He's coming with the buyback for this. Skeeter Storm is there. He's dying. But it's a buyback. Ooh, is he going to die?
OD pixel sounds.
Holy moly. Ultra kill for Pure. Does he get out? He's stunned up. They should be able to kill him, but he's already done the damage. Pure, he doesn't mind going down here.
He had it, but I mean, he wouldn't go anywhere.
They'll come defend these towers and Roshan's with 5 heroes. I think we just need to be ready and clear on what we want to do. And for like, they're just gonna be, you know, they're horny for the objectives.
I think Malarin is kind of on you. Like you need to talk with support or with the rest of the team if you want to contest rules, because I feel like there's a lot of times where like I was the one starting the conversation if you want to play the rules.
Toby has a full refresher, so a impossible team fight to play versus. 50 seconds though, Skitter.
They redrafted almost the same heroes this game. Don't know if you see. Like,
he's trying.
It's more again against.
Just got the BKB. We'll get his combo off. Refreshers pop. Pure. He'll quickly deal with crit. Mallory. Pure's ready to turn.
Yeah, I remember. I think I watched the whole series. This one.
Yeah.
Mallory, Timber Chain up to the high ground. Skeeter trying to stand his ground against Pure. Can he? Pure
Oh, that is not fair. That matchup is not fair.
It's a triple kill for him.
Butterfly Morph versus some fucking Sven. Oh my god.
And he's ready to go for more. Let's see if maybe this game he can get close to the rampage. I mean, okay, the BKB's out from Amale. Have the X mark. Not enough people alive. I mean, Pure could fountain dive if he wants to. He's in with the wave.
Through the link.
Thompson with the ult there will get the kill on that one, and indeed they'll tap out. It's all too much here for Falcons. GG is called.
Это просто нечто.
Get the fuck out!
Oh, he meant that. Look at the vein in his neck.
Yeah.
Was about to fucking explode.
Yeah, he really meant that. I mean, beating Falcons was a big upset. That was Sandra's first line appearance, like with this team, and Falcons was the #1 team.
Yeah.
Good job, White Molote, fucking performance on the disrupt.
Tundra's already exceeding expectations by being able to do so well in the groups, but the fact that they beat Falcons upper bracket finals already, who the hell was expecting this? Falcons regularly considered to be the best team in the world right now. Tundra rolls in with, I'll be honest, an offlaner that many people don't hold too high in regard, but Toby is somehow being able to find success with all of Tundra.
Really looking forward to OG versus BetBoom in the upper bracket.
Oh no.
Are you?
From OG side of
No.
things, they've turned up to this event. They've come
Wait,
in,
my stream,
I think sort of just impressing
I gotta
everyone
go.
that's watching, maybe even themselves.
Flag.
They came and they get the top spot in their group, and they are the kind of team that once they have this LAN momentum, you know, with Seb kind of making the
Oh, it must have been
talks
really
happen
cold.
and getting them going in the right
It
direction.
was really cold.
They can go pretty far. They're going to be a pretty ferocious beast to stop. BetBoom on the other side of things, I think they can stop them. They're a team that in the past have been a bit shaky. You know, they have been known to kind of tilt when the game gets hard and the stress increases, but I think they've really shown that they've really overcome that on the last few performances on these big events. So we could be at a point now with BetBoom where this team could go all the way. So this match it's going to be neck and neck. It's going to be a very, very close one.
Is it?
Ended up being close. Ended up being close, but
nearly getting on top of
yeah,
GPK. Ooh, the Cottle gets the distance.
game more real.
And now with that gyro running forward, they see OG completely, knowing exactly where BZM is. A couple still smoked behind him, but in jumps Miero. BKB's up. The grip is there. Miero gets out of it with a roll now onto BZM. They'll turn and fight. Ari's in trouble. The Stumple land is just perfect from BetBoom. Shep is dead on the right-hand side. A stolen grip and the death of OG here.
What a dominating game from BetBoom.
Incredible.
Вот ты говоришь про ману, да? Так а при чем тут мана, если когда он только начал нажимать ТП, у тебя была мана? Как только он начал, у тебя есть мана в
Я уже по твоим полам наперед пытаюсь нажать.
Так у меня наперед собьется ТП, и мне уже второй. Так а зачем?
What are they talking about?
they're mad because Nightfall. So Nightfall, you know, epileptic kid. You remember he's
Yes,
like
yes.
the master of micromanagement. So he's super micromanaging Toronto, Tokyo about everything. Like, do this, attack him, go back. And the other guy's like, I can't fucking play. As in, you need to shut up. Like, let me play my hero. Like, I click my spells when I want to click my spells. And the guy's still arguing, but you had mana or something. And the other guy's just telling. So one guy's talking micro and doesn't understand that the other guy just wants freedom to play the game. Like,
And he says, listen to me. Why don't you listen to me?
Yeah, and then the other guy's like, but he's gonna get TP cancelled, and Toronto, Tokyo is like losing.
Oh, man. Yeah, this was the guy from after we won TI 8 or 9. I don't remember. We get him in the pub, you, me, Crit, and we're all on the same team. Or something like that. Or it was Crit, me, and someone else. I don't remember.
That's it.
Fucking hell, man.
Ты понимаешь, что ракета там ему собьет?
You understand that, Rocket Podcast? Look at his eyes right now. Oh my fucking god, dude, chill out.
And the other guy is like, fucking leave it, man. Like, as in, you don't even understand what I'm talking about.
Dude, if this is my carry, and this is how it feels like when you fuck up the pull sometimes, you know?
Pull in tangles.
If you fail the fucking small camp pull, bro, and then you post this image of the face. Oh my god.
I think draft to draft is unwinnable. So, or we need to like mega fuck them, like outplay them, like, and shame on them for losing a game like this. So, I think this game is like, it doesn't count. Like and honestly, like, they lost the Beast Rubik to Bane Luna lane. They fed First Blood with the fucking Gyro ET to double melee. Like, they're actually losing lanes. You know, like I don't think they did anything special. Maybe, I mean, they just the only couple decent moves they got was when we attacked on their side and they all pressed TP and react. It's not even a move. And then we had level 17 Luna when Gyro was level 13. Like, these guys are actually useless. They do nothing. I think they just won like a paper Dota game. That's what they won.
Все, мужики, завелся из одного момента.
Да, Егор, он прав со своей повки точно. Ты можешь быть прав со своей. Все, что тебе надо, это выслушать Санька и просто, не пиздеть ему под руку. Вы играете в одной команде. Если вы не доверяете друг другу, то нахуй вы играете в одной команде. Все, просто доверяйте друг другу и все. Он исполнитель своей роли, он свое...
Сидишь мне под руку, говоришь, как нажимать спылы нахуй.
Тоже подзачился.
Из-за этого Андерлот выживает 100%, иногда себе он может сдохнуть.
Все, зачильте, мужики, все.
Парни, да не горячись, у нас еще nice как? Бля, парни.
One team won, the other team lost, but it's like reverse.
Nice игра, чего вы молчите еще?
Side laners, man. If it's a male, you know, mid players are just AFK, man.
Nice игре, парни. Давайте думать next to
Game 2. I think that's the only thing this team can do is like win lanes or they didn't really win lanes, I understand, but like, you know, like get something out of the lanes and like snowball with it. And if they don't, then they have nothing. So I think we need to think extra hard about like how's the game gonna look like, what is the tempo gonna look like, and realistically speaking, when you think, okay, like we saw 2 cores early, we saw Cuddle Mid and Beast 3, which is like 2 of the highest tempo cores in the game, and we decided to go N0tail, which is like really, really greedy. Not saying it doesn't work, but saying that against that team in particular, risky. And they made us pay for it. They made us pay for it. So honestly, I don't feel bad at all about that last game. We go in the next game, we get like different tools. They get different tools. We smash them.
Always feel like shit
Not
when
fun
I lose,
at
by the
all.
way.
What?
Yeah, no reason to feel bad.
I mean, it's
Don't
like
let them think
I
that
don't feel
they
bad,
made
and
it
at the
for
same
them.
time I feel bad because like
This is the type
losing
of
feels
game that's
bad.
really double-edged for Lycan, right?
But then
You're
I turn
extremely
my
good
head,
against the two
my
enemy
mind to the
supports,
next game, and then
but
I
the Mars matchup is really tricky.
I
All right, it's an
snap myself out of it.
I guess. Oh, there is the life stealer.
Yeah, remember that?
No, I'm just laughing at it, the way he's looking at his team again, you know? And I know the
Whoa.
micromanagement is coming. It's like,
But then they randomed last.
oh,
they got
really? Oh, this what
Thanks,
happened?
Yeah, this is what happened.
Oh, fuck, I didn't remember this. No.
This is not the way I
Oh, he's
expected
gonna
it
play
to go.
make something.
Oh, they wanted to ban it. They wanted
Why
to
don't I
ban
remember?
it.
Oh, no, I remember now. You know, I had a really hard time watching these games because I was actually like dying from anxiety when I was watching. So
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
was,
yeah.
I actually, I think the second game, I was only listening with sound because I couldn't like handle it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember this. Oh my God.
I think they banned nothing and picked lifesteal. You can see OG laughing now.
Another fight. Observer ward placed down by BetBoom.
Easy win, Seb. Just take it.
GBK gonna get arena caught up in the stuns. They've jumped the Kotl. He's hexed up. GBK, the BKB, the Chrono to save. 3 corners side with the Earth Splitter. ET Spirit coming. The damage
Nice
is there.
disrupt.
GBK gonna die. As
Shadow
Whisper
Demon.
brought down. Miero and Nightfall, though, struggling to
Battle
deal with
trance
Tomato
now.
and BZM.
Nightfall's in
The
trouble.
Battle Trance and this Rolling Thunder out of BZM. So difficult to handle. Save is on the run. Miero will try to BKB TP, but oh, they don't get the bash on him.
Okay, the lifestealer. It wasn't that bad.
Мы каждый раз чего-то ждем, нахуй. У нас пиздец ебанутый вижен был. Мы ждем сначала ебаный БКБ на воде. И вот нахуй мы ждем.
Потому что я жду Радик, что.
Потому что Радик.
Не, парик, когда он здесь купол, его не
Можем вообще лейн в этой игре не фармить. Я не знаю.
Какие лейны я хочу? Матюк, зачем ты так оверфорсишь?
Я, парень, я хочу сделать плей, пойти качаться.
Не надо
Это
плей
мой
делать,
плей.
nice,
Мой
Иван.
геймплей. Я нажимаю смок, я убиваю киллы, забираю
This
деньги.
is when I would say, I play for fun, guys.
Матюк,
So they're flaming him for making plays, and he's mad. He's like, fucking
Ты играешь на Найкс,
fucking play.
Матюк,
У меня 8 тысяч, потому что я не могу убить героя ни одного, потому что я хочу
Потому что ты не
драться.
фармишь, Матюк.
Я хочу с Блинком сделать плей.
Матюк, ты опять забываешь, что тебе Толян говорил.
Пиздец, нахуй. Я же не знаю, что вы делаете в этой игре. Вот почему каждый раз мы ждем чего-то.
What a nightmare.
Потом мы дождались БКБ и ждали ранее.
Потому что Найкс уже хуёво играл, но Радик это мусор герой.
Dude, they're arguing on the random nakes. They could just be like, they have like an easy exit of this. They could just be like, guys, we fucking random nakes. Like, let's move on. But no, they're actually gonna. Oh my god.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Вот герой. А я что?
Oh my
Я
god.
беру БКБ, я на чиле вообще.
It's so crazy. I say I'm farming BKB. I'm chilling.
Looks super chill.
Игра решается в том, что ты не понимаешь, что ты должен делать на карте.
Dude, they pick Nake's Void together and they're so mad.
Так, а что вы говорите? Ну, в этом же есть логика, в том, что мы ждем, что мы ждем Радик Найкса. Найкс без Радика это на 20-й минуте вообще скам.
Мне кажется, нам надо просто без Радика эту игру играть на Найксе. Нам надо играть типа через
Похуй на Найкса, блядь, мы можем читаем.
Oh my god, they're all having they're all having individual arguments. Sometimes with one guy, sometimes with nobody. Like they're just saying shit in the air. Like I don't know if these subs are coming across correct, you know, but I feel like they make 4 contradicting points and they just move on and make 4 new contradicting points, you know? And they're all just venting like their own vision of the game.
They're all discussing how what the random hero should have been and how he should have been.
Конечно, рано или поздно должно было, блядь, случиться с войной. Не знаю.
Короче, парень, давайте это не обсуждать. Давайте обсуждать next игру.
Let's not discuss this. Alright, nice one.
Давайте просто...
Парни, просто играйте в свою игру. Не надо, блядь, что-то лишние какие-то действия делать, пытаться.
Делайте просто свою задачу в игре.
Просто не надо лишних действий делать. Делайте все, что от вас требуется. Все. Не надо что-то пытаться. Ладно, не надо что-то лишнее действие делать. У вас есть свой геймплей.
Стерли, блядь, за 25 минут, если бы у нас был кентавр.
Не сидят, просто говорят, что делать нахуй в игре просто в этой ебаной. Дайте мне в мою доту поиграть. Я вам не говорю ни одному челу за геймплей, который мне надо. Когда мне говорите фармить, я сам, блядь, разберусь с своим геймплеем.
Нет, Матюк,
Я что не забыл, я что не
Wow,
понимаю?
what the fuck,
Я что,
man?
долбоеб, парни, что ли, по-вашему?
Долбоеб?
Ты видишь хороший плей? Вот
Да, я вижу хороший плей, блядь. Ты пойми, любой килл в миде, блядь. За ульт, ты найс, ты за ульт.
Герой миди.
Любого героя, какой нахуй СД?
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
I would lose my shit for Mirror here.
Просто поиграть, у нас дагер на пэте, блядь.
Potential tossback, potential black hole to hold them in place for a second or two and then refresh.
Who do they jump?
They're inside.
They jump Tomato. Avalanche tossed back into the Dragon Tail. Stun half HP. They're blowing him up. Tomato's dead.
We were winning this game. Now we're losing, but first 30 minutes we were crushing them.
2 minutes no
Ah, this game fucking hurts, man.
And a 4 versus 6 as OG are having some struggles here against BetBoom. BZM going to try and bounce back towards Fountain. Eon is gone. The Phoenix is popped and the throne is open. Naked and exposed as BetBoom move down
There's the
south.
second one.
In with a black hole onto the Razor. Supernova Sunray is there to help out, but it is all too little too late. Miero surviving and BetBoom.
Why doesn't the server crash here and there's no remake? Huh? Like, why doesn't it happen to us, but only against us, you know? Like, come on.
It's funny that you realize Nightfall is playing next in this game.
Yeah.
You think it's connected?
Это просто квинтэссенция ебанейшего.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Это просто пиздец.
What?
Квинтэссенция ебанейшего.
Fucking trash.
Quintessence of fucking trash.
This is some Quinn level of flame, actually.
Просто квинтэссенция ебанейшего.
Это такой мусор.
Quintessence ебани something something.
Это просто квинтэссенция ебанейшего.
He repeats it!
Ёбаный quintessence. This is so good.
Против УГ играем, блядь. В смысле, в УГ играем, парни, вы сидите.
Oh, they're flaming you?
Бля, на нее какой
I think so.
Где ты на регене выбегаешь, я бегу за двумя зайцами, нахуй. Это просто пиздец, нахуй. Просто пиздец, блядь. Я ебал, вы сосали хуй. Я ебал смотреть такие игры, ребят, блядь.
At least they're bonding a little bit over the toxic
Serious
environment.
topic. It's difficult. I have a theory that it's
Wow.
even harder to deal with in esports than it is in traditional sports because you need to contain a lot of emotions, bottle them up in esports more because obviously I think pushing your body helps you also to evacuate emotions and stress. Obviously in Dota we can't. We have to be very focused and we have to contain that energy in the games. That's not something I really handled well throughout my career. There's a few things that would have changed. It has to do with personal and professional balance a lot. So you have to know yourself. And I think to know yourself well, you have to also make mistakes and understand that you pushed too far or you could have pushed more. So it's only once you make these mistakes and you realize that, okay, that wasn't for me or that was too much or not enough, that you know yourself and therefore you do the right things. But I think having people around you and having a good staff, that should prevent you from pushing too much because people will be able to have distance with things and will tell you what they think about what you're doing and they will probably stop you at the right time. Yeah.
For the match between Liquid and Heroic, it will be played in front of the crowd. I can't wait to hear how loud the crowd will be for Team Liquid, who is a veteran in the lower bracket. We'll see if they can make it through, because on the other side, it's Heroic and they have been on a tear, so I think playing in front of a crowd might just level them up enough to be able to start their road through the lower bracket.
If you had insider information as Liquid, you shake his hand right there, you call him Sammy Boy. That's mental victory.
Good luck, Sammy Boy. just win the series right away.
N0tail is found in the tree line. 33 with the gem in vision. Now they take out the Earthshaker immediately. Has the buyback though. There's the back wall, but not really hitting too many. But the Luna is who they're targeting. McKay pops his Eclipse, taking a lot of damage from that Impetus. There's the Hand of God keeping him alive. The Blast Off going to connect onto one. The Vylama in a lot of trouble. Boxy getting extremely low as well. Beautiful Rolling Thunder. The beautiful Fissure as well. They lose one on the side of Liquid as Nisha trying to continue the pressure onto Analog. As K1, finally the Echo Slam comes in onto 2. Schofield and company take out Chen as a result.
Oye, yo no tengo nada. ¿Puedes pelear? Tú
Sí, está bueno, está bueno.
Ayúdame.
Getting relatively low. Beautiful vacuum on the other side of the fissure. They're kind of stuck here now next to this cliff. As Mickey trying to heal up on the creeps. He's going to be left to his own devices here pretty soon. The last remaining member of Liquid will not survive.
But yeah, great to see them bounce back and get a game 3. It would have been a shame if they just went out with a whimper after that first game was so one-sided, but look at the Vailama, he is
This is
pumped.
KJ, go. Nope.
They don't really make that many like aggro smoke moves, I think.
Just wondering, blink, and then they go.
But I mean, even like they're, I don't know. I feel like they're just not that aggressive in either game. Like probably you don't have to be like. I mean, the Phosphor is a bit of a psychopath and stuff on runes, but I mean, like I feel like you don't have to be like too scared farming the jungle. Yeah. You can do this farming kind of split. We should just look to attack them.
Yeah, no, it's not here. By the way.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like maybe I'm just like protecting you too much for no reason, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not toxic, it's not bad, but I would say it's not high energy either, from what I can tell, you know? It's a bit low energy. It doesn't have to be concerning, but if anything, I would just be, that would be my concern that, yeah, one guy is not there, it can be more concerning, and that it's not energetic enough, but it doesn't have to be bad, you know? I'm not really sure.
A very common mistake in high pressure.
I feel like
games
high
and
energy plus
situations
right words
the
is
teams
very
kinda-
rare, to be honest.
Kind of like a turtle. They like just go into their shell, and they.
What did you just say? One more time, sorry.
In high pressure games and situations, is the teams kind of like a turtle. They like just go into their shell, and they don't put any pressure, and they play like very safe and very grouped up. I think it becomes very obvious when it's like happening to our opponents that I feel like, okay, like they're playing for zero risks, and you can kind of just do anything you want. You can like go, you know, attack them or play safe or farm or play them up or whatever, and they're gonna like allow you to do everything because you can read all their movements. So I think it's important to just play like, kind of say like, fuck it, you know, we're here to play and have fun and not care so much about the pressure or the big stage. I wouldn't say it's about being scared. It's about maybe just being pressured and like you're not thinking normally. I'm not sure if it's so much about fear of losing. I mean, maybe that's where it stems from, but it's more about like you're not seeing what you should be doing, so you don't want to do anything bad, and that kind of ends up with you like playing very safe and grouped up.
One guy said, "Us Swedes have no energy." That was a high speed. That was a super high speed from Bucky.
Black hole is up. BKB is available for K1. Schofield trying to defend, but I think these illusions and siege might be enough.
Hey, going on my illusion, guys. How the fuck is this happening? I'm hitting Westbrook. Hey, black hole me.
Yeah. There's the black hole onto 2, but the lasso to counteract it. Divine Llama getting brought back into the grave. And K1, the last remaining member, is destroyed again. Triple kill for 33. GG's come out. Liquid will move on as Heroic are unfortunately eliminated from the tournament.
What a class game from Liquid this was. It was just so, similar to game 1, just so clean.
You guys shouldn't be sad, like for real. I know it's inevitable, but just try your best.
I mean, what sucks to me is I feel these guys fucking suck. Like, I don't know, they're so predictable. Like, I knew exactly what's happening. I knew exactly when they were going to go in a triangle. That's, has to, you know, I've always just like fight them. Like, they're going to make a move as 4. Like, let's go B5 and... Nah, we never wanted to. It's like, it's fun. Fucking boring.
Any comments?
The classic venting to people that are not part of what you're venting about, you know, like just venting to other people. Like, this is not gonna help anything. Like, this is just like the quintessence of how our friend Save would say, of like not helping yourself get where you want to get in life, you know. Like, if this guy thinks that they need to improve their gameplay or they're reading it wrong, then he needs to first of all talk to the people that are involved and then find the right words and inspire them to go there with him. Now he's just venting and basically flaming his teammates to his coach and manager, you know. So the best thing this can achieve, if you're being really practical about it, is either the coach thinks what a dickhead, or the coach thinks, yeah, you're right, our team is fucking awful, or like, yeah, your teammates are bad. Like, I mean, how is this gonna help? Like, what are you even doing here? Just go hit the fucking punching ball for real. Like, just go throw a couple punches on the wall and come back. You know, and yeah, and do better next time. What can I say? This is my unfiltered comment. There you go.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
My biggest motivator for grinding Dota and stuff is obviously to win. And for me, I feel like if I would stop now, or if I would quit, or if I would like start, you know, going downhill, I wouldn't have like as strong of a legacy as I feel like I would want. I really want like a couple of big LAN wins, and at least for like a period of time, even just a few months, establish that we were at one point like the best team in the world, and not just the second or third best over like a couple of years. It doesn't quite ring as
That's a
nicely.
good motivation. I don't often hear people say that. Good one. I have 2 of those trophies in my house, by the way. I didn't win them, but you know.
What do you didn't win them?
I mean, the
oh, you mean the ESL one?
Yeah.
Gone head to head.
I thought you meant the ice.
No, no.
Monet, baby. We're talking the best of the best. We're about to see some kick-ass Dota.
Chinese showdown.
In the lower bracket, Extreme Gaming versus G2IG up against each other. First of all, it's very unfortunate that 2 teams in the same region face each other in the first round of a lower bracket. But also the stories coming into it, because G2IG has been playing so well. They've been doing so good, and this could be the tournament where they get a high
XG
placement.
favorites. I mean G2.
我们优势，我觉得我们优势很大的时候，出
Jack
装可以大胆一点，偏进攻，他们都不敢打的，就是不要怕，就是出那种问题。我们还有反手，然后还有一个是走位可以分，就是大胆一点，就大胆一点找人。他们都很分散的，他们不会聚集在一起准备强打的。
What do you say?
It felt like she was someone's mother, you know? Just like an older woman part of the group.
Oh, I didn't notice.
The right clicks though on the other hand. They do bring JT down low. The fortification comes out. JT having about
He's alive.
He's gonna live. The song's there from Arme.
50 HP.
Can they set something up? Beginning the illusions in position. Arrow. And it's going to connect onto X-Nova. They've got the illusions in onto the Bane as well. X-Nova.
X-Nova controlled.
离了，
那家有吗？那家。
那家
自己看。
杀不死我这是。
leader。
在接近了。
Wow, so much energy.
Nice.
I love the Chinese Dota energy always. Like they're so hyped when they win.
There's not ever a single nice. It's always 4 or 5. Nice.
I love it. Dude, look at the cheers and stuff.
Wow, honestly, look at him right there. Look how happy he is. I'm as happy for him too. I don't know, that was insane. Who's making the shot calling on G2IG? Because whoever is,
That was a big upset.
I think for me, the dealing with stress is mostly about just realizing that you're in a stressful position, and then understanding that it's not going to help you perform, and kind of just like take a few deep breaths. Like everyone has different ways to deal with it, but for me, it doesn't happen that often. But if it does happen, like it's mostly the realization that you're stressed, and that's fine. Like you're playing important games, and it's okay to have a little bit of butterflies, and just kind of use it as a bonus that you're feeling excited.
I never know how excited to be about Team Liquid. I love seeing them do well, and yet they never really claim the trophy. And so sometimes them getting maybe not the best start in a tournament might be a good thing for them. I'm sure they weren't happy about losing the 3-way tiebreaker against BetBoom and Team Falcons, but a lower bracket run could inspire some more energy coming out of it, rather than just slowly coasting their way to a second place finish time and time again. This time, it might be different.
I mean, me and N0tail have been on this stage many times before for many eliminations, and I appreciate him tanking the elimination for me.
I gotta pick up a delivery a couple minutes. You keep watching.
I keep playing?
Yeah, you can keep playing.
Spicy meatball. Blitz, any thoughts here for your competitor?
Yeah, I got this just so Crit has some PTSD, so
Look
where you come from.
Oh, man. Enough trash talk. Let's gentlemanly shake of hands. All right, let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, let's analyze. I saw something here. Guys, are you ready for this? This is a common occurrence and definitely popped into the heads of one of them right after. Look at this. The handshake is being initiated. You see Slacks is introducing. This is like when fighters are touching gloves.
Gentlemanly shake of hands.
So we go in for it. We're going for the reach. It's a classic right handshake. You could have been throwing a curveball here if you were either of them and initiating with the left. But William is going for the double hand play. See here, they connect. Strong, firm, well landed. Yeah, everything seems in order. And Slacks is like intensely looking. There's a lot rests on this. You see, he goes in. Oh my God, you see that? Oh my God, he goes in for the double handshake. You know, it's a sign of dominance. It almost like Snaking knew it was coming. You see the eyes. You see how he's looking at him. And William is like, kind of just also realizing what he did wrong, what happened here. And also look at Slack's face. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe it just happened. It went down like this. Is absolute defeat for Liquid. And it really looks like Snaking knew what he was doing. You know, he leaned into it, kind of pushing the right hand forward perhaps a little bit. Wow. This is some next level handshake meta. I'm not going to lie. But wow. That, like I said, you go into the game with this on your mind. Probably for both of them. And he's about to just run away, you see? Slack's face is completely in order. He knows what happened. Snaking too is like, you better run. You better fucking run. And look at William. He's just ready to dash, man. He's like, please let go of my hand.
Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Team Liquid
Fucking hell, that was good, man. That was good catch by me. I almost didn't notice.
I know it's been a while since we're on stage, but it doesn't matter. Just another game with Dota. Make sure we stay calm in fights.
Also, guys, no pressure.
Yeah, Armlet toggling decently. Rod of Atos in there to catch the back lines. Amar straight on, then Stanius Disruptor. The heal from Boxy buys time for the Static Storm to come out. Mallory has the BKB, but Falcons, they want to retreat. Just a touch to get under their ward. Force Liquid here to play into vision.
The Torrent did hit Hoodwink.
And the Eclipse is in. They move on to Mallory, and the Bushwhack is there. Mickey 3-3 all caught up in it.
Really good wake first. Has got taunted.
Yeah.
Decoming.
Ooh, that was a, oh, that was a good wall, but yeah, Nika's shot calling is on point here. It's on point.
Kill everything. Kill everything.
It's also when we had Mika standing
Kill everything. They're throwing.
TI.
They're fucking throwing. They're choking, guys. They're fucking choking.
Man, what a performance from Team Liquid
also
in this
what I
first
noticed.
game.
He's
They
really
gave
good
them their
shot
best
caller.
heroes.
Nice, guys. Let's fucking go. Nice.
This is really
Fuck
good.
these guys on stage, dude. They're just chokers.
Nice one.
This is a huge boost of confidence
N0tail.
for Team Liquid coming into the second game because they're going to be the ones
Pointless
dictating
in the
the
crowd.
draft. They're like, you want to pick these heroes? We're going to let you pick it because you know what's going to come. It's going to be this like death ball push.
Listen, I think we lost to no hero. I think we lost ourselves.
We lost ourselves, for sure.
We lost to no hero, guys. I really believe we, like, Stas, just, you know, just don't look at...
I like the start of it. And Lord knows, you know, I choke on speeches too, and everybody has, but like, listen to this. That's pretty funny.
Death ball push.
Listen, I think we lost to no hero. I think we lost ourselves.
We lost ourselves, for sure.
Good start.
We lost to no hero, guys.
Good start.
I really believe.
Okay, I'm analyzing the speech. You know, it starts off really well, but you have to hear it. You ready?
All right, yeah, I'm ready.
Gonna be this like death ball push.
Listen, I think we lost to no hero. I think we lost ourselves.
We lost ourselves.
Good start. Very good
We
start.
lost to no hero, guys. I really believe we, like, Stas, just, you know, just...
Okay. A little bit worse, like not super clear. Need to be a little bit clearer.
Let's see where we're going with this.
With the thoughts.
I lost to myself, so what's next?
It's going down.
Don't look at anybody.
Okay.
Don't talk about anybody.
Okay.
Play your game. This is your random ranked game. You will play Huskar. You will talk on Ish's mother. You will do everything. You don't need to tell what Snaking needs to do. You don't need to tell me what I need to do. Just play your game. Don't lose your brains. It's just a normal game.
I don't
These
think
people
it
doesn't matter.
excuses. I didn't lose my brain.
Oh no, you can't. Oh, like it wasn't the best speech of my life, definitely, but you have to support it, right?
Yeah, and also knowing Amar, this is a big stretch. What just happened?
This
What
is like a
happened
lunar
almost,
eclipse.
Like insane. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
He is trying right now to motivate the team in a very positive way. Like, wow.
I mean, to his in his what's it called? Like from his prism, this is this is more than motivation. Like, you know, this is like the lunar eclipse. Really, like that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
You need to feed that. I think you need to support that.
It's not it's not the what's I say the greatest speech that I've heard, but it's actually good. As in, like, I like it. I get
Yeah.
positive vibes from it. You know.
Yes.
And so when he says like, "Don't lose your brain," he didn't point the finger at anybody.
Yeah, and what he means by that, the thing is that he has his own way to say things, but what he means by "don't lose your brain," it means keep thinking straight in the game. That's what he means, actually. You know.
Yeah,
It doesn't
focus,
mean
whatever.
you were brain dead. It means like keep thinking straight, as in you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, trust yourself and think straight. That's actually what he means.
So when
But obviously, in his world, it's don't lose your brain.
So when Malrine actually answers him, I think is a huge, like, it breaks the flow, and you're also changing back into negative. You're going from positive to negative.
It's just a normal game.
I don't
These
think
people,
it
it doesn't matter.
excuses. I didn't lose my brain. If I go into interruptions, it means like I'm
You're just telling people what to do. You're telling what's happening to everything that is not your business. You're talking when you're dead about fights. It's not you.
It spiraled a bit into something less good now.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, but he's like, he's not backing off. Like, I want to give props to Amar for this one because he's like actually addressing something, even though Marine is being defensive, you know. And
Yeah.
I like that Marine is just like he shut up and listened. Like I appreciate that because he was really hasty on defending himself, right? Because like
Yes.
if you noticed, he actually intervened. Amar was not done speaking,
Yeah.
and he interrupted him to defend himself, which is big red flag. Instead of just listening, you know.
Yeah.
But now he's chill now. Like just imagine how wait, who was it? Imagine like whoever we see like Bad Boom.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine you think they listen?
No, it's four guys. They're four guys all playing their own, speaking
a third
about their
guy
own
would be
game.
like, guys, it doesn't fucking matter. This is the quintessence of fucking shit anyway. Oh, both of you are shit.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, it doesn't matter. We didn't have the draft. Fuck you. No. But this is. I mean, it's not terrible, but I also think it could be better.
Listen, of course. I know you. You probably will 1v5 this game. I know it. It's not
That's
you.
very
Just
nice.
relax.
Nice.
Take my words. You don't need to tell me anything. Just take my words. How you use them. Use them.
Listen,
Nice.
these are good things that happen. That game.
Don't need to answer.
All you have to do the same thing.
Good job, Amar.
But just maintain a good mindset.
We still got some
Wow,
Dota to
so
get through.
good.
It's liquid
Wow,
of
so
I like
good.
that.
Falcons.
Take my words. You don't need to tell me anything back. Just take my words. Do what you want with them. Dude, I've used that myself so many times. I think it's a big power move. It's like people just usually like as in comply. Like they're like, sure, okay. I mean, I think you give them the freedom also to decide for themselves, and you get them to just listen, which is honestly sometimes it is a fucking stretch. Because like the human brain, for some reason, it wants to defend itself always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amar has grown up, confirmed, on television.
Think about it, right? Up until probably EI, maybe 6 or 5. I'm guessing 6. Not a single team, I think, would have had a communication kind of goal like that. I feel like, you know. I mean, I don't know for
Yeah.
sure because I wasn't on every team, everywhere, but I feel like it was completely like a weird concept to even look at like this, how you're spending your time in between the games, like really efficiently and whatever, you know, like people were probably just full vent machines, I think, on
Yeah.
end. At least my experience was like that, you know, and I feel the teams I was looking at, the experience was like that. So watch this, and to see this is kind of funny to me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it is.
yeah.
Game number 2.
Okay, guys. No matter what happens in this game, I want us to fucking stay calm in fights. Initiators will talk about jumping. The save people will talk about saving. Be patient with your BKBs. Have clear communication that'll enable each other, and make sure we play for our own pressure.
Enigma has the big item.
He did buy it.
He's bought it up. He wants to jump.
They don't know about it. He did refresh. Let's see if they can find something.
Avalanche.
They're trying to bait
fuels
right
up,
now. Make
trying
game.
to get onto Amar. Mickey with the physical damage. Oh, the black hole from 3-3.
He
He's
didn't get the
caught the
Viper.
troll warlord, but he's dead. Mickey gets turned on. TA down and Grid is in.
That's
The Earth Shaker.
It's a really bad Enigma game, to be honest. My opinion.
Guys, calm down. I know we're
Yeah.
winning, but our fundamentals
easy.
are bad.
Triple core and Oracle.
What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, people are not focused.
We're going to game 3. We're going to full distance.
I think at some point we got a little bit too horny on mid. Like they got some triple torrent bolt manipulation, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I think fundamentally, like we played the game well. honestly, for watching it, like, I want you guys to just understand that we're fundamentals. We're gonna remain calm. We're gonna stay tight in fights, whatever. But if you guys see opportunities, I want you guys to feel free to break anything. That's the rule of our team. No matter what we say, and no matter what defaults we do, you guys have control in the game. And I think it'll make it like a bit more loose than what it looked like. But you know, honestly, it was a good game. Like,
I think the only thing
overall.
is just I feel like there's a little bit like we're a little bit too worried about dying. Like at some points in the game, it's like.
I mean, the first
we
difference
can
with
be a
this
little
team is
bit
that people
more
actually
spread
listen to each
out.
others. You know, like when somebody speaks, people shut up and people listen. I like that. It sounds like not much, but it actually is a lot already.
Only them and Liquid, I think, got so far. I mean, OG was just all over the place. No, but not many people do this. I mean, it was just
Like he waited for him to finish, right, before he spoke, like Crit.
Yeah,
And you
and-
could tell on his body language, like that he wanted to say something, but he hold it.
Yes, and it's crazy a contrast when you look at the bed booms and
Where
the
we're
other guys.
still around each other
Yeah.
and we can farm a little bit more aggressive, but other than that, it was pretty good. I mean, it's just it's okay to die. Like we can do some plays that are a little bit more.
I just don't want to play the game where we're afraid to make mistakes, because we all understand. We all trust each other. If we make a mistake, okay, let's go back in. Like, if we make a mistake, who cares?
The only thing I want to talk about is like whatever happened that game happened. I thought like we overall almost had it, so we like put it in a good position. I
People
think
matured.
probably,
Oh my God.
I was thinking about the draft make. Instead of TAing there, we could probably just Enigma, and then it's like more awkward for them. Because I don't actually think on second thought, like what does he pick? If he's like happy with Troll, then whatever, you know. Do our shit. We keep it calm. Like,
Only
we're
heard
at least there
3 of
right
the
now,
guys
so
from
best of
Liquid
one.
speak so far.
Okay, I mean, I'm
Only
I
one
promise
guy
you,
from
they're
OG,
so
but
tired
we
right
didn't
now.
get much
It's
screen
like
time.
yawning nonstop.
Or actually
Like,
2
I
guys.
just need a little bit more from everybody. Just a little bit more. It's not a lot. Just one last game. Everything you have. Tomorrow, if we win, we get to wake up at like 5 p.m. You can sleep 15 hours tonight if you want to.
They're just so tired. They're like played just now.
Yes.
Yeah. They've been awake all day, dude. They've been playing since 10 a.m. this morning. They're so fucking tired.
There you
Just
go.
one more game though, really. Just one more game.
Skitter on top of the Luna. The rest of the Falcons rallying around the Weaver. The swap
Ready
back.
with the swap. Nicely
Saving the
timed.
Luna. They'll lose Boxy here for sure, but they kept Mickey alive. They kept themselves in the game, but Amar might shut this down with a 2-man spear in the arena. He's taken her down. Luna's gone and has
Get
to
with
buy
the
back.
buy. They're running out of steam right now.
Skinner goes deep. His BKB ended though. That damage comes out of Liquid. They bring down the Weaver the once. Marine and Amar on the front lines though, and Instania falling quickly. Marine, Skidder in trouble. Oh!
All good, all good, all good. No BKB, guys. No BKB.
I can buy big in time lapse, guys.
Blink 3 seconds.
I got him, guys. He's getting fucked on Luna.
For Marine for the Luna. Mickey, they got rebuke. Amar, he's got that double.
It's time to end
3-3.
it. Keeper of the light with the buy.
He's the last man standing now. It's all done. It's all over.
Oh, they want to close it out. Buyback from Snaking coming out. Skeeter with the sneaky buyback.
There's no buyback
Use the
left for
time
Liquid.
lapse. There are no buys. They can try to go and just end it. This is like 90 seconds without your Luna. You don't have damage.
Nisha is a good player, but I'm not sure he can 1v5 Falcons right now with the Keeper of the Light.
Not with this amount of farm.
Gandalf can take down Balrogs. Falcons, they're a different beast. This is it. Elimination. Liquid. They'll get the spear onto the Kotal. Take him down. GG.
Good job, guys. Nice one.
Mars the Impaler.
Oh man, what a performance in this third game.
Yeah, no breaks on the Falcons train. It's just this non-stop building up momentum, getting to critical mass, this chain reaction of blink, stun, kill, into momentum, taking Liquid down member by member. Amar, right, he had an incredible game.
My brain just feels like I'm nervous, but at the same time not. Maybe I was trying to, say myself I'm not nervous, but I'm nervous. I don't know.
The way you talk and the way you were playing, like everyone can tell. It's not the same as the sauce that the beast that you are. And we all know what you're capable of.
With OG versus G2IG, I'm super looking forward to it, as is the whole crowd. Looking forward to see what Ari, obviously the British player, is going to be able to do with OG. But G2IG, yesterday's games, they looked better than ever, playing up against Extreme Gaming, arguably one of the favorites before coming into this tournament.
I think there's a lot at stake for both teams. And I know OG, they didn't even know how much this game mattered before. Nobody told them this was their decider for EPT points. So I think nerves play a big factor, but I still think OG will pull through.
哇，7、
可以可以。
3、5。
我觉得我们就昨天打得很好，我们表现得很好，我们就 BP 啊各方面沟通，整体打游戏的感觉就感觉很享受到它。我希望像我们昨天说的，像恶虎故事一样，我们其实就做到了。那今天这场比赛，我觉得就更加刺激。就我觉得像这种机会其实不多，就我们在败队伍相遇，谁赢谁就能拿到那个名额。我觉得就反正让我感觉很兴奋，就谁赢。 谁拿到那个名额，谁输谁就回家。
Oh, really?
He woke up and learned about loser bracket today. Nice one. And our opponent, our OG. So good morning, everybody. In case you didn't know.
Whoever wins continues.
Goes home. Really?
Fuck. Is that how it works?
Is that how it works? I thought, damn, I thought we just queued again.
Do we get a cab to the airport?
Oh, you go home right now.
我觉得我们是随便打他们的。那像对面这个 Seb，我觉得我们应该告诉他，他已经不适合玩这个游戏了。
Whoa!
退出这个舞台。
Wow!
希望大家今天
The next one was right there, dude.
Seb，来。
Let's crush 7! Crush 7! 1, 2, 3, ha! Crush 7! Woo! I'm hyped too, man. Let's go.
That line was let's crush them.
Let's crush them.
Bro, this is not gonna end up with them. Oh my god.
Make them hear the noise as well.
They're coming to the slap slaughterhouse.
You know when it starts going.
我是一只小小小小。
Let's crush them.
I could get behind that chant next time. I want to be there.
Alright, boys, enjoy the game. I'm gonna bring more energy in this game. I'm here to fucking slay them.
Yeah, nice Lotus. Will-O-Wisp is there as JT getting very aggressive
Let's
with
crush
the Rolling
them.
Thunder, not doing too much damage though. Has to be careful because Tomato's there with the focus fire, but had enough shield crash, damage mitigation. Seb getting the Atos, but we see the arena finally coming out from us with the BKB. Basically the entire of IG is inside of it right now. Even the Tormentor working against them. They lose 3. Now the silence applied to the Weaver. Down
Oh,
goes
this is a pretty good
again as
Enigma game.
GGs are called. And OG take game 1.
Wow, look at the OG
Let's
fans.
fucking go,
Wow.
bro. Let's fucking go, bro.
Nice.
我们前面操作亏了，然后我们几乎没有地方
Oh,
能
what
打力
happened to the let's crush them energy, guys?
他们一直能运营那个远古。
Heads up, heads up, dude. Heads down.
Heads,
What
everybody's
happened?
heads down.
I had the worst KDA. What is it? Dude, feel the pain. You fucking destroyed them. It was insane. I felt bad.
So why do you choose to say that instead of something like, you know, why don't you rocket him? And you know when it's gonna cancel his TP, why don't you rocket him? Why do you choose to call him a good player?
Nothing to say. You feel it? How stressed they are? You feel it or no? Like, how does you think?
When you win, there's still room to improve, Seb. We need to talk about spell usage.
Do you feel like this is like a guy that should be in 3-tier finals? How he played?
I mean, it's rough to hit.
I felt like playing versus Zoret.
When you lose me.
Zoret gets
Yeah, but
straight.
even his moves are so like I don't know. When he's TPing out, like all their
They were
TPs
not
out and
able
stuff,
to
like,
find
they
the
just,
crush
like,
button.
they
One guy in
full
my
TP
chat.
out division. Yeah, it's massive panic. Like, I can feel it in their gameplay.
Yeah, that was a really.
I mean, they're choking so hard against us. I could feel the fear how they
Yeah.
played.
Expect us to chase him or something.
I would say that
think
when I
they're
just
just
look at the
like,
draft, I
they're
think it
getting
was
eaten up by the
really bad.
situation.
First
Yeah.
game.
They were stressing.
It looked really
But you
bad.
could also
In my
feel
opinion,
like
the
the
best way to be in the zone and to be
Uh-huh.
focused
Judgment.
is to dedicate time to focus. Because often when you're in big tournaments and you know the further you go, the bigger it is, you kind of get you get dragged in this stressful rush pace, and you have to know when to hit the pause button and say, I need 10 minutes, I need 20. Like you need to respect your focus. Basically, you need to be self-aware, and you need to make time for that and force people to give you time. I know a lot of players have rituals before games, for instance, and often they have these rituals when they're at home, and when they get, because there's like 15,000 people in the stadium, they feel like it's normal to be stressed and it's normal to feel like that. No, it's not normal. You should do what you have to do in order to take control again and be in control and feel how you want to feel.
And I think this is when you perform at the highest, and you could be in your room or you could be in front of 10 people, 1,000 people, 1 million people. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Let's crush them.
When they come into us, like Luna, Marcy gonna own them. Just need to click our spells together.
You see the Wrath of Nature doing quite a bit to keep them in place, and I think the tickling of the tower is not too shabby. Now Tomato coming in, that's going to be 1 tier 4 tower down. They get the Eclipse off, the Dragon Knight taking massive damage.
Use everything on Morph, using everything on Morph, guys. We can kill him after, maybe. He went in on Morph. He's dying, he's dying. I'm gripped. I can buy, guys.
They find BZM instead. He has the buyback. And the fortification about to drop his JT dies inside the Ancient, but now the Ancient being exposed, being damaged by the likes of OG. Nothing to say. Haston trying to back away, but a swashbuckler brings him down, and OG take it out, and they take this series 2-0. That means G2IG eliminated, and OG move on.
Wait. Slain? Slate?
You got crushed, I guess.
就是三个大哥全在刷，双教练没人跟刷，没人跟人刷人，结果就这样子呀，没了。
I think the most common mistakes in the high pressure games from pro teams is to be afraid of taking risks. They want to win so badly that they don't do what's needed to do in order to win. I think the best way to win is to be okay with losing. Even though it sounds like a weird sentence, but it's kind of like taking a shot in basketball. Like you can't be asking yourself whether it's gonna go in or not, and if there's gonna be like a counter, if the opposing team is gonna get the ball back, and then you can't be thinking about that. You just have to take the shot when you feel like it. Obviously, the more you want to win, the harder it is to do. So you just have to be completely free and be connected with your instinct, and that's it. And often in the biggest tournaments, the teams struggle to do so. Yeah.
Noted.
Нет, Тёмыч, давай. Нет, мы с тобой, мы тебя слышим. Давай, все, гол. Да! Бум! 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 Найс!
Человек, удовольствие, что бы ни происходило, блядь, наслаждайтесь процессом.
Wow, what? I didn't expect that.
Смысл того, зачем мы играем удобно.
Oh, okay.
Если у кого-то будет дырка в жопе, мы
They
поддержим
woke
себя.
up chill today.
Торонто, Токио.
Mio. Tip him. If Toronto, Tokyo dies, you need to tip Nightfall. If Nightfall dies, you need to tip Toronto, Tokyo.
No, this guy knows. They know. How do Nightfall Toronto beef? You hear that?
So for the upper bracket final, we've got Tundra going up against BetBoom. I think both of these teams right now are looking fantastic, and I think both are just brilliant to watch in LAN situations in front of a crowd. I think BetBoom's become more and more comfortable in these sort of stages where they don't kind of tilt to the level that they were tilting in previous events. Like they've got past that, they can go all the way to the finals easily.
I think BetBoom are looking really mentally strong. I usually think they crumble on the stage, but they look like something is fixed for them and they're doing better.
But on the other side, with Tundra, with players like Thompson.
They have the, what did he say? Epitome? No. What was it? Something essential? No, what was that word? Fuck, I forgot.
Quintessence.
Oh, the quintessence. They are the quintessence of mentally stable.
Good, what a classy word,
the
though.
sort of level that Pure has been bringing right now on the carry position.
Pure is the best carry right now, and I think Nightfall was someone I used to say was the best carry, so now my two best carries are battling each other.
I mean, it actually means a lot, especially that I'm playing against my previous team. I would love to wish them good luck, and I'm gonna slay them.
I mean, we're kind of very good friends still with Pure. All our team, we're still talking to him like every day on this tournament. So yeah,
he has a really funny accent, like a bit English.
We're gonna play against him on the stage. I think it's gonna be super high.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He's from Moldova. Maybe it's a typical accent there.
Давай захаримся на кулаках.
Yeah, okay. His accent was kind of funny. It didn't have like a thick Eastern European accent as much. Like there was some English, British in there. It felt like. I don't know Moldovan accent if that's a thing.
Морф меди, парень.
Да, пробежимся, парень, на твард. Смотрите, пробежимся.
X-Storm могу дать чел.
Парень, он сейчас побежит на руну,
Another arcane rune for GPK.
Tundra might not expect this.
It's a bait.
He's going to jump forward.
It's a bait.
He gets caught. Straight into the catch here.
Wow.
He's out. They'll turn over towards 9 class. It's going to be 2 dead. Toby has to roll away with a thunder. But that
Yeah, well, this game was fucking over at this point anyway, I remember.
doesn't have buyback gold.
Его давайте в ути. Я закрою. У него бай нет с рефом. Парень, нет бай на морфе как-то, реально нет бая.
Я думаю, нет точно.
Tundra now 3 versus 5. What do they have left?
Thompson's
GPK
caught.
in with the stun. The stun is the roar as well. They're on to Thompson. Thompson's got white mod as well.
Нахуй. Матюк, давайте играй, это просто пиздец.
Wow. What a turnaround too. It looked like Tundra found their momentum and what that
That's
they
a
were
classic,
fighting.
you know this
Wow.
one? When you're feeling type of stress, but when you also, it's a type of pressure, like you're always touching your throat, like the classic body.
Yeah, I've seen this many times, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very typical
What
body
a turnaround
language.
too. It looked like Tundra found their momentum and what that they were fighting hard for like 10-15 minutes or so and then bet boom. What seems like
This is the body language of someone who doesn't give a fuck and is coming for you next game. He's just like, Zeus or Sniper.
Which guy am I gonna crush?
Who am I gonna fucking
Which guy do I
win?
kill first? You know, Viking mentality.
Yeah,
I start with this guy or I start with the second guy? Maybe both.
10-15 minutes or so and then bet boom. What seems like it took like what 1 or 2 fights, 1 or 2 mistakes from Tundra. They capitalized on it massively.
Бля, не, я знал, короче, это пиздец проиграть, не вы. Чем дальше, тем... Не, вот там драка пиздец опасная была, блядь, когда типа Морф сбоковали там. Там типа...
Где вы вдвоем остались?
Я вообще пиздец. Я там по пластике 2 раза сдох, короче. Да.
Pure's back up. He's going to TP in aggressively.
They see him. They saw exactly where he was.
Trying to get out with the smoke. He's trying to do something crazy, but they're able to get the opening onto it. There's going to be the buyback from Whitemon. Decrepify offered up here as Thompson's going to try and do his best to save Pure. Will allow Pure to put the BKB. Turns over towards Nightfall. Nightfall's able to get the time lapse off. As Nightfall's perfectly fine.
The
they drag him back in. Pure. They decrepify the heels. Thompson trying his best to keep Pure alive.
It's not a good Pugna game, is it? Doesn't look good at all.
Все, ливните с игры, блядь, все на.
Boom will be moving on straight to the grand final.
Well deserved, honestly. This game was absolutely insane. They just kicked it up a notch. They just put the pressure on 10. Honestly, I've never seen such fast-paced games like this. In this meta right now, I feel like we rarely see a team just sweep the map like that and get kill after kill. They were just cruising through.
I think for OG, what I want to see coming out of them versus Falcons is just complete confidence in their identity. So I think this lane of Ahri plus Whisper on the offlane is the key to this team. If they can get Whisper to one of his heroes that he just pops off on, like the Brewmaster or the Mars, and then get Ahri on one of his signatures, like the Marcy or the Hoodwink, the game really could change because a lot of teams don't actually prepare themselves for how strong OG's offlane is. For Falcons, I think we'll see the same Falcons thing, you know, the DKs and the Razors and the Timbersaws, but it's going to be about whether OG can just play their own identity without overreacting to Falcons.
Highest kill average at 10 minutes. OG. Wow. They're fucking running at you. They're fucking running at you guys. Yeah. Keep in mind, don't lose brains. They will bring 5. Use your brain to see whether you want to help or abandon. Use brains, guys. Use brains.
I want to make fun of 80. Amar the frog. Amar the frog. Good one. Why?
He's looking for a line for the pre-game interview.
Amar the first. Amar the frost. Amar the frog. Amar the fiesta.
Just ATM is a good one.
ATM
is money machine. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Team Falcon!
Everybody left the stadium. It's empty.
Bring me that applause for OG!
Woo! You can do it! Step! I believe in you! OG! OG!
Growlin. It's
I know
crazy
you
over
guys
there.
hate each other. No, very good friends, right? Any words?
عمر ده سكر.
Black's reaction was good. It was like a shriek.
First, we're gonna see who actually carried our last 2 victories together. And the second thing, I will break your face.
Oh! Gracious!
It's really cool and fun to be playing on the main stage. But make sure
The long
you stay
handshake.
calm and quiet. We don't scream on top of the lungs. We can do that after we win. They call GG, not during the game. We want to bait the enemies into us, take long and slow engagements. These guys will panic. These guys will break.
Are you gonna get baited? Are you gonna panic?
Go on to anyone. Just keep that in mind and just
I
poke,
never panic.
poke.
Oh, well, he spots snaking and crit. Arena on the hoodwink down south to bring him down while snaking. Look like he's being burst down as Tomato will throw the golden dragons and monkey statues at the Venom support. Amara's in though with the Rolling Thunder in the ball. They've got the monkey locked in place
Game
and
was so
taken
painful.
out.
It was hard.
They're using way too many
it's
things.
their
in this
turn
They have
now.
so much map pressure with Naga Veno.
Can't target. He can't.
That is
It
a
was,
very important reason to pause,
game
let's
today.
be real. OG definitely going to have some struggles in this next
I'm
fight.
touching my neck right now because I think it happened to me. I've subconsciously felt pressured.
He's moving though.
Yeah.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
migrating off to
Where
his,
you going?
his nighttime
Maybe
home.
they can steal it.
Trying to get through the twin gate. Hey, hang on. He's going through channeling. He's nearly dead. Finally ticks over and falls on a
I
doorstep.
mean, we should have won that game, but
What did you say?
What a shitty hero. What is this?
No?
You said something. I didn't hear.
KYXY in this game.
Could have won that game for sure.
Hang on, Skipper.
But
That's
it
not
was
very
too
nice.
hard to fix
How's
in the
that
moment.
happened? Is he just attacking, control attack onto the 8? Oh no!
Snaking did get Aghanim Scepter upgrades from the previous Roche. He wants to go in.
Because
and
I
die
remember
pretty
Skitter
much.
was old
Overtime
chatting, but
damage
his old
is
chatting
gonna
was
be
like
there.
so like
Whisper.
cringe and bad.
He's going in.
He's gone
Arena.
in. The first arena, Wukong's there. The circle's overlapping now, but Kunka's so tanky with the storm and the siren helping him out. Tomato trying to get the damage in, but now he's surrounded. Monkey King and Mars in serious trouble as they are
I mean, I don't really know the full meta, but I could see there's Naga. It's a pretty fucking good Naga game minus the monkey. Feels like not a fun TA game so much.
And it looks like the Falcons closing
Yeah.
this one out.
I mean,
Ari down.
that
Ginter
game
is
we were
owning.
scared to
Man, this
push waves.
series is gonna
Everybody's
be
thinking
spicy.
about maybe they
After
can
the
jump me, you know.
second Game, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of
These
all
are the
chat
kind of game where
denied ages.
you actually
They
need
did
to
not deny the third
man
one.
up a lot and
Yeah,
take chances,
the
but
boys are feeling it.
it was way too hard on the main stage against Falcons to get the message across and stuff. I just gave up on. I was like, let's move on to next game, fuck it, and ban these heroes. I think we
5 minutes per
beat these heroes yet.
Alright guys, I think it was not an easy game to play. I think yes, we could have taken more ground and stuff, but honestly Naga Ven was toxic as fuck. It's really not that easy, I would say. I think we played a really good game overall. Really good sequences, punished them a lot. I think we...
It looks like an awfully green banana. I don't think that banana was very good to eat. Was it? I think it's a bit too unripe.
Next game gonna be a normal game of Dota, like not full toxic, and we're gonna slay them. Every engagement that actually happened that was on equal terms, we won it. We're much better players. They just had like a toxic approach to the game, and they end up cheating their way through like Ilu, like map control and stuff. Like this is the kind of game where realistically, even though we're stronger, we kind of need to take map like together, like slowly, but we take it. Of course, we take any map we want. But we can't own 50% of the map. That's just what Naga and Veno do. So, and they're
No,
a really
here,
good Naga team. They want TI with Naga.
I'm
right?
getting
Like, you
baited
guys know
into
they're
breaking the
Naga,
game down.
so
Let's
no
just
shame.
move on.
Not saying we should be afraid of Naga, but I think you guys don't understand what I mean. It's like it was not like
The last
a normal
5
game.
seconds
They didn't win the
been
game because they
useless.
played better. They won the game because through like full toxic lineup and yeah.
Yes, but okay.
I'm just too much into Dota. I'm like talking about the game, you know. Like I should just.
Yes,
like,
but this is you know why I think this cycle is more prone to happen. It's because of you're not standing together as a team. You're not vibe checking each other at all. Nobody is also reassuring you. Nobody is also helping you. Because I think what you're doing is trying. I mean, naturally you're prepping for the next game, resetting for the next game, but also trying to make people feel okay. Because you maybe want to also feel. I mean, not that you want to feel okay, but you need to feel that people are feeling okay. You know, like you gotta get there together. But how are you getting there? One guy, look at BZM. He's staring into the wall. You're staring the other way, and none of you are facing each other. As in, maybe Ari is
From
looking
all
at
the
you,
tickets,
but I don't think this
next
is
game's gonna be fully
healthiest
different. If anything,
post-loss
carry due the fact that
huddle
every
I've
time
seen.
there was an engagement that was on even ground,
Yeah.
even on their ground, they lost it.
So again, like I'm reading this, I am actually worried that these two guys are feeling really bad right now. You're not just judging by
So
how.
no, so BZM is normal. He always does that.
No,
he has this thing where like
I'm not
after
gonna
he
lose.
loses, he gets really
What a
upset,
nice hour
really
we
mad
just
at
spent.
himself. He takes like
Was it a good
99%
game? Good
of the
ages
blame
tonight?
on his
Really
shoulders,
good?
Yeah.
and he just like
I think
focus.
something that I want us to remember
You know what I
is
mean?
just
Sure, but it would be nice if you guys would share it. Still, there's no point
Yeah.
to not share. Look
I
at
want us
how these
to
guys are
remember one
standing.
of
I
our
don't know if they'll all be
fundamentals is
together,
that
but
we
this
make
is
sure
much
that we,
much better.
First and foremost,
I
we
agree,
focus
I
on
agree.
ourselves first. Like our own game, make sure that like we take enough time to think about like how we want to play the lanes or the early game or whatever. Just a small note. So I don't think it's anything big, but I just want people to remind you guys of that. Other than that, like, did you guys feel anything in the game? Because what I felt was that if we have like ghost push heroes, they cannot play. Like these guys were literally like hiding on the side. They weren't going for any plays. They're super worried about the waves, but their supports actually aren't good wave pushers. So every time they had to push waves,
Why do they have good bananas?
Did you guys feel anything? I just want.
They have good bananas, dude.
as I did
And
play the
they
entire
give
game.
us a shit bananas?
It's just pushing waves.
Fucking rigged.
With all
Preferential
their,
treatment.
They need the chaos this game, guys. Like, they went into this drafts, and Seb said, I just want to fucking kill them. And
Leave me alone, guys.
OG playing off the map.
Everybody has a crush Seb
they're
button.
moving to right
Bro,
now, so
like,
a little spooky out there,
fucking
Falcons.
chill.
And that's why they are dipping.
OG, they are finding these openings. BZM, he's in again.
He's very deep here, though, isn't he?
With the plate
Ballerina
mail.
Skitter. Are they running? Falcons are afraid. They're running for the hills, running for the trees. Snaking surrounded. Skitter always being caught. Clipped by the avalanche and toss. The Weaver's
No
gone.
time lapse. Rock and sock him, Ari
All
says.
set now, kiddo.
Like, they can't fight right now. They're finding them.
You see?
Can't
Even
read
today, I
guys.
still,
He's
I,
still
I,
here,
I
Seb
think the
says.
same.
Don't stop. Fucking stop.
Lag?
Lag?
On his waves.
Apes everywhere. Let's go.
Doesn't have reveal. Gleipnir is gone.
And now the turnaround.
Oh, Skeeter.
It would be nice if you win this game, huh?
He's used his BKB.
Yeah, we win it, bro. We
BZM's on his
crushed them.
tail, though. The Weaver's in trouble. Skitter trying to Shikuchi away. Another toss forward and another roll.
It would be a bit embarrassing if you lost it.
I know.
Into the horn toss, down with
Don't
the
worry, we
Weaver.
lose the next one.
Yeah,
Nice try anyway.
Nice try anyway. Oh, that's a good one.
So many outplays, so much skill showcased here by OG.
Te quiero mucho, Timado. Yeah, they do
Quiero
love him a
mucho,
lot
Timado.
because
Oh,
with
Josh.
his performance like this, he's keeping OG. He's keeping the dreams alive.
The one thing I really think about this game is, like, if we lose this tournament, like, I don't want it to be because we're, like, fucking fighting each other in the game, you know? Like, there's too much arguing, too much, like, we can't have this. Like, we have to find solutions and not, like, go on each other about it. And, like, we just cannot have this. Like, I think everyone just needs to, like, look inwards and just, like, we need to be good teammates to each other. Because, like, we need to help each other. It's obviously, like, there's a lot of pressure on everyone. Like, we're all trying to play. But, like, we need to help each other make it easier. Because I feel like this game will kind of make it harder for each other. And we need to just ease up a little bit, you know? Like,
This is when somebody really wants to win, huh? Somebody's tired of losing. They start saying stuff like this.
I think we all know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like if we lose going out, trying our best, and we're all fighting against the enemies, not ourselves. That's all. You know?
It's funny. I think I've never heard anyone say it, except maybe you and myself, that we need to be better teammates. And like maybe the
but
sports
bro-
psychology coaches that we had.
No, but honestly speaking, I think all the like, okay, maybe I think a lot of the stuff that we've implemented with OG that went online with the pieces and documentaries, honestly, it just translated everywhere. Like I can't, because or maybe they learned it by themselves, but it's just kind of what it is, right? Where like every time a team wins TI, everybody breaks down how did they win, why did they win. You know, EG wins with N0tail, like 15-year-old superstar.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Then next year everybody hires 15-year-old superstar. Then this team. Then Wings with the draft meta and open your mind to any hero. Then we learn from them, and So I think our year with the True Sites, a lot of people looked into team dynamics and how to treat each others and how to talk to each others and what's healthy and what isn't. And actually, a lot of people try to put that together.
It's just
so I'm sure
a
it
bit
had
crazy.
a lot
10
of
years and then the sentence that comes out for some of the first times is like, maybe we need to be better teammates.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Some guy in the chat writes, meanwhile, Bedboom.
True.
Who cares if we lose?
You know, that's
Don't worry about the pressure. Just enjoy the games. Just try your best.
let's just make sure that we remember our fundamentals is that we have clear, direct comms.
But what is really nice, I would say that was also different from when I don't know, because the documentary doesn't show everything, right? But in every time you see Falcons, and I would also say Liquid, it's more than one person talking, and with these guys, it's usually almost the entire team. It's a very. I'm not saying it's always good, but it's a good sign. It's a healthy sign.
I agree. And the sign that they're turning to each other's, you know. But honestly, it comes from. I mean, it's not like I don't want to deflect, but it does come from individuals. Like people need to want this, you know, because it's really not like I've tried so many times. It's really not the same effect when you have to ask people to turn to you. You can do it once, but doing it every time, it defeats the purpose. I think a little bit too.
It's not active at all. Like the person is inactive. He's like a corpse.
Exactly.
You're dragging a
Like
corpse now.
The ideal is for people after the game to gather up and kind of give this energy that I want to share, or I want to listen, or I want to connect, you know, like I want to align with you guys. Like, therefore, I'm standing in a circle. Therefore, I'm looking at everyone. I think that already is half the way. And then, of course, words are going to be spoke and smart things are going to be said. And then you're ready to go, basically.
One guy in my chat said, hard to be 19-year-old talking back / over a 2-time TI winner. Well, bro, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but actually, yes or no? Like to this point, it is true in a sense, like because I think there's an element of like maybe not feeling what's it called in English? Not feeling like it's your not feeling legit, I guess. That whatever, you know, I mean, maybe when you're young, you can tell yourself whatever I have to say is stupid or something, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think that stops people from doing what they're doing here. Like for instance, Malrine is not speaking as much, definitely not, and he's listening mostly. And he's very young and unexperienced, and he has, you know, AUI that won TI twice and snaking and like so but it's still a different energy than what we saw how we gathered after game 1, which was definitely bad when people are like looking at the wall or just not looking back, basically not being active in the conversation.
Yeah. It's a fine line. I mean, you don't want to be Nightfall telling your 2-time tier winners to shut up and do what you say, and you also want to feel confident enough to speak your mind and say what you have to say. But no matter what, you have to listen, even as a winner, as the one who won it all. If you don't know how to listen, you start losing.
Of course, you would never win if you were not a listener anyway.
And actually respond to you. This will cut down on how much stress there is in the comms, and that's to be more efficient.
Just saying, guys, like while we have like a second before we get into the intense draft and stuff. Was a crazy game, a lot of fun and stuff. Like now, reset a bit, you know, find the right level of energy and mood. Keep the bloodthirsty, keep the fuck them vibe. But you know, let's collect ourselves to just play crisp Dota again.
Come on, Birmingham, make some fucking noise! Ooh, they've caught out Malrine here with some chain stuns and a damage from BZM finally coming through, but Malrine, big Lotus to heal, the Doom to turn, and Amari he's saved the Doom! Marana and Tiny shredded by Amar. The Falcons bring the numbers and then get a Tormentor as well.
Fucking hell.
I think we can end the game, guys. Yes.
That was fast.
We can end the game.
We're just getting wrecked on the map.
Oh, you're right, BZM's fallen, but Whisper, he's back in again! Skidder's being annihilated!
It's not enough, he's not life stealing enough!
Ari with a toss back!
Avalanche is at the ready!
No way! A blink! Out of fountain, Skidder dances out of danger! The buybacks and turnaround from Falcons! The throne is open! OG are 3v5! They catch Crit! But their throne's in trouble! Whisper, oh nearly!
Toss back!
Skidder's in the fountain, but he's got the satanic!
He doesn't have buy.
The Falcons have done it! The throne is falling! Tomato can try, but he's all alone against the world! Let's go, Audrey! Let's go, Audrey, blядь! Oh! Those plays at the end, though, nearly!
Someone's salty about the crowd. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's right.
The Falcons proved too strong.
They were close. Like, the execution was there, but Team Falcons, we can see the smiles.
Oh
we
my
can see
God.
the hugs. They know that they did one hell of a job. They were ahead throughout this whole game.
All chat, all the banter,
Dude,
but
let's-
handshakes and
dude,
smiles
let's go
all around.
OG play at
Respect
this.
from both teams.
It's
A
very
close
good. Let's
fought
go
battle
OG.
here in the lower bracket for ESL 1 Birmingham.
Let's go
For the
OG
victors,
Bled.
So much cheering in the crowd got to him, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, Birmingham, and welcome to the last day of ESL 1 Birmingham 2024. I saw people rushing to get in here, claim their seat for the final day. Lower bracket finals into grand finals. 3 teams remain. It's Tundra Esports, it's Team Falcons, and waiting in the wings for their grand final opponent is a Bet Boom team. We brought 12 teams here, and now we're down to just 3.
The lower bracket finals, a rematch. You love to see it. Falcons going up against Tundra again. Now, normally, I would give the team that won last time the advantage. I think that Falcons has had a lot more growth over the past few days than Tundra has, though.
I mean, it'd be nice if we win. If we don't, doesn't matter. Just try your best, and that's all I ask. And it's gonna get stressful. Our hands will be shaking. Theirs will be too. We just need to make sure we control emotions and stay calm. And
Hands shaking,
we
dude.
just need to do better.
No.
I will use much
Why?
power brain as my icon.
Using brain is
Let's be honest, guys.
Less all chat.
Less-
More focus.
More focus.
No.
Did you ever get the
Falcons.
hands
Haram!
shaking? What do you say? Less all chat, more focus?
Yes, Haram.
No, it's good.
No.
I don't know. I feel like their all chat is really weird and cringe for the most part.
I mean, then you have
Like,
to
they
fix
only-
that. You have to fix that. It's cringe.
Yeah, like they're like
But
so
don't hold
low
back.
quality all chat. These guys, like as soon as they lose, they shut up, which is cringe as fuck. The jokes are like some 14-year-old's joke. Like I really enjoy banter, but I enjoy good quality banter. So some of their lines is like, oh my god, his face
Of
palm. Like,
course.
come on.
No. But you have to find the good stuff. I mean, the fact that somebody
You
is
know
like
the
comically
emo
deaf.
question mark and this kind of stuff. I am the biggest fan of that shit. I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
love
yeah,
it. But it
yeah.
has to be good.
Yes, and even pre-planned. Like you can spend all night planning this stuff. Like which chat
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
gonna choose or how am I gonna open this? Like if you really. But this is when you're on top of the game. I feel like
True,
this is
true,
what you
true.
want to do, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it just sounded like all that they're saying. It's a bit nerves coming out from. I mean, it's a bit of venting in some way. I feel like if you're
Yeah,
ever
a lot.
telling your teammate to stop shaking or to hold back, maybe because you feel like you're scared of what happens, or you have a problem, or you're shaking.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, guys.
Less all chat.
Less-
More focus.
More focus.
And Falcons just putting themselves in a position that leads them to this grand finals today. Yeah, they are in a really rough position. 36K deficit now. Looks like they will be able to get the Roche. Echo Stomp not able to really fully connect, and there's the Aegis for Pure. A lot of goodies on there. There's an Aghanim Scepter
All right, this is what you were saying.
as well. We'll have to see who takes that.
Mark doesn't play his
after this
heroes,
fight. If there
but
even
look,
is an
he's not playing his
after
hero.
this fight.
He's fucking owning, bro.
Oh, AM is a zero actually.
Oh, AM is an Amar hero, you would say?
All the carry heroes is Amar heroes.
Okay.
DB,
Brewmaster,
AM,
no, but Amar, Amar AM, yes.
Yes, Amar, yes. Amar, Enigma,
okay.
GG. We lost.
Snaking.
Okay.
Oh, Mallory actually missing the hoof stomp. Thompson coming back without the Divine Raper, still doing considerable amount of damage. The Manavoy comes in. Toby is dead on the sideline. Amar pops his refresher. Is silenced for the time being. Wyman finally gets off his Earth Splitter. Not doing much with it though. We'll pop the cheese, it looks like, to get to full HP and Pure. Remember, has that Aegis in tow. Stormhammer is there from the Sven. Down goes the Aegis. Manavoid again. This time almost Whitemon with a sliver of HP. One right click will finish him off. Now Pure basically in a 1 versus 5. He's doomed up. He's destroyed. That should be it. As Go Home is exclaimed from Amar. And Falcons will be going to the grand finals here at ESL 1 Birmingham.
Go home.
It's like I can't take this all chat once you won, like in the elimination game. I hate it. Such a weak mentality to trample on somebody that's already on the ground.
Yeah, and like to say,
That's
go
how I see
home
it.
is just weak. That's weak.
It's
like
just
if
so
you
fucking weak,
if you
man.
crack a joke and there's history, it's different.
Like,
Or
how can you like that? How
there's
can
some
you be a
meme
fan
value,
of that?
but
you
to
know?
say go home,
coming up,
yeah,
it's
I mean it's cringe. It's like
It's cringe as fuck. Like honestly, it's
when
so
a 12-year-old wins his first ping pong game against his dad, he's gonna say shit like that.
Exactly, that's what it is, you
In the
know.
lower bracket, it feels like it feels like they're back. To
I love it. Titwan, right?
BetBoom definitely has this the ability.
What?
To
Titwan
take
in your
games off
chat?
them, and,
Yeah, he wrote, "I love it."
I love it.
But I just think Falcons is the better team.
Moggies.
Yeah, Birmingham! It's time to get things started. I hope you lot are ready.
I can be with him right now.
No, thanks. We're fine.
We have seen so many incredible teams make their way through this tournament, sent home, and we are left with two of the greatest teams in Dota right here today.
Just 2 teams left, like he said, after a week. It's gone so quickly, I can't believe it. It always goes by in a flash. Do you at least promise me a 5-game series?
I have nothing to do with it, period, but I do know some people that do. This crowd is gonna make this one of the most legendary series of all time. Am I right?
Most legendary series of all time. Are you ready?
The grand finals,
Are you ready?
We came in here with 0 practice. Just don't have any expectations. Don't have any pressure. Just play our game. Try our best. That's all I ask. But no matter what, we need to make sure we stay calm in fights. This is BetBoom. The idealist will happen if you play the fights nice and slow, guys.
Seems like it's been Falcons just trying to find farm on the map and BetBoom just hunting.
I like what he says about team fights.
He seems like a nice captain. Like if he went into the role really nicely.
Yeah,
I think when somebody repeats these things when a game is about to start, it's always good. It's direction for people.
Pretty much completely stacked by Maureen. Maureen's got a lot of damage built up. He's trying to stand his ground against Nightfall.
Nightfall needs to run.
I mean, put the BKB in the axe, but he can't run. Maureen is able to chase him down, and now can look over towards Miro. It's a double kill for Maureen. They couldn't burst the razor. Maureen gets another free fight to play. Toronto, Tokyo also to die here in the river.
Проебали, кажется, парни.
Да, мы проебали. Проебали, парни.
Save. They'll look for the toss back onto Amar. Got the damage to kill Amar. He's getting low. They'll get him, but he buys back. And it doesn't matter. The Ancient gets completely destroyed.
Okay. Now come, give me something juicy, BetBoom.
All Team Falcons here.
Oh my god, 0-8.
0-8 easy. Who's 0-8?
Milkshake. As BetBoom, they may have got that lead earlier. They may have been
Wait, who's 0-8?
I don't know.
There's mid-fight, turning it around.
Amar writes 0-8, easy.
I mean, with the self-awareness, but the thing is Kadia, it didn't
Oh, he was
matter.
0-8.
He really is a
Oh.
for someone that went 0-8. It was probably one of the best 0-8s I've ever seen.
Парни, эта игра намного проще будет, но у нас было все в этой игре. Ну, типа, это одна из самых, в принципе, играбельных, ну, игр за последнее время, против вот, когда мы играли Фальконом. Одна из самых, типа, у нас нормально. Да, Аном Морфа, он так и сделает, это точно.
Don't give him Void and Morph, and then
Yeah, I think
have,
Russian also
like, have
sounds so
either
good,
carry
I don't know
matchup
why.
or lane matchup against him.
Mar was saying that if he wants to pick Mar 6-7, he wants to ban Lifestealer. And then he would give him Void.
Yeah, I don't care about Void. Mars.
Okay.
Game 2 time here between BetBoom and Falcons. BetBoom, they're going for a similar start, at least with the draft, right? They go for this GPK call. They really believe in it.
Oh,
the
sexy
question is,
fog.
have they managed
Jonas,
to set up the
you're
rest of it
here.
to be a much better call game? Is GPK going to pop off? And is this Medusa going to be able to out-carry Falcons?
No matter what happens in this game, motherfuckers, calm the fuck down. Humble yourselves. Stay calm. The idealist will happen. It happened last game. Moment the fight lasts more than 5 seconds, BKB TP. Slow and methodical, guys.
BetBoom, if this game steps away from them, I don't know how much hope's going to be there for them in game 3. These 2 losses are going to hurt BetBoom.
More than 5 seconds. Oh my god, he roasted him, holy shit.
Рано летит, но надо въебываться. Да, я думаю, там же дома нет.
I mean, a few of these heroes are burstable if they get the jump, and indeed, from this angle, it could be big.
GPK has to be so careful.
He's onto the call. They find GPK. Skeeter's into the beginning. The Godfrey takes out the Connell. They look towards
Oh no, he needed one more hit. Why didn't he do it?
He'll get out of there. It's a good catch as well. They've caught the 2 of them in the cogs. They'll turn towards Crit. Toronto Tokyo slides out, but Maori will help finish him off. Falcons, though, they've lost 2.
Guys, 30 seconds edges, 30 seconds edges. Zero mana.
Tell everyone else. Kill everyone else.
The Centaur's very low. 1 hit here.
Control from Save comes out. They managed to root snaking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're going to be able to do it again, maybe. I mean, he's completely on his own. Nightfall. Miro's got to get caught with a pulverize.
Can he get out?
He's going to be able to TP. So Nightfall, he'll get out of there. But my goodness, Falcons, they're managing to make it work. And Amar, he's ready to talk some of the old chat.
Парни, Просто, блядь, играйте в доту нахуй.
Oh, here we go, here we
Первый
go.
раз против станеров играете, парни.
Your first time against stunners.
How can you say that? Who was that? Toronto?
Yeah.
Блядь, играйте в доту нахуй.
Играйте Dota нахуй.
Dude, I mean, I think I told the story to my chat and stuff, but it's like, in this moment, I mean, I've actually seen it, what happens when two guys decide to just say, fuck it, and like the ego takes over, right? This is my eternal envy story. So I was in team ESL, it was also ESL tournament, Germany, and Envy tells my teammate Farah, get on the high ground, and we're winning the game, it's elimination game, game 3, I think. And Farah says, like, this is the moment, right? This is the moment where it boils down to, we have a communication like Bad Boom, you know, I think the whole year is really toxic, really bad, whatever. We get into this game. Envy says, Farah, get on the high ground right now. And Farah decides, no, today I will not listen to you. And he says, shut the fuck up, don't tell me what to do. And Envy tells him, no, you shut the fuck up, get on the high ground right now. And in that moment, they jump Farah, who doesn't have the Aegis, we just kill Roche, Envy has the Aegis. So they jump Farah, kill him on the low ground. I'm telling you, the silence in the next 20 seconds was crippling, bro. It was so crippling. But what's crazy? What's crazy is that it all revives, and they keep telling each other, "Shut the fuck up" for the rest of the game. Like, this is two guys telling each other, "Don't tell me what to do. Shut the fuck up. Let me play." You know, shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. And I think I hear it like 10 times or something for the remainder, like 15, 20 minutes.
And
we're
what
just
are
getting
you and
fucked.
Misery saying?
I think we're just like half given up, but also saying stuff like, we can smoke, we can ward, the game is not over, type of thing, you know? But right after the game ends, Misery explodes, like, just, we all get off the stage. I don't even know if we shake hands, but we get off the stage. Lost, dude, we lost.
Oh, you lost.
Yeah, of course we
but
lost.
maybe still, yeah,
No. And he is so, like, you can just see it on his face, you know? He's so mad. What he tells me at this moment is like, I will never play with Envy again. I will never play with this guy again. Like, why does anyone play with him? And all I say to him is like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it takes two to tango. Like, Farah was also part of it. Like, but I get where it's coming from, you know? So the reason why I'm saying it is like, if Toronto said that, it gave me the initial urge to just tell him, shut the fuck up, you know?
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I mean. Like, it's what I was saying earlier also. It's like, at the end of the day, it takes two.
It takes two,
to
right?
fuck up.
So if I said that, I would take the bait, you know? Like, I'm dancing with him.
One guy really wants to win, and honestly, even a third guy can snap them out of it. So it takes a lot of people to accept defeat or lose control, you know? So it's, in a way, it's kind of unacceptable.
That being said, what Toronto says there, he would deserve someone
Bro.
to tell him, shut the fuck up, and like maybe a little slap on the back of the head, you know? Like,
First time against stunners.
That's so
like,
toxic.
That's like such a toxic thing to say for Dota players.
So toxic.
First time against stunners. It's a good line though. It hurts. This one hurts.
Первый раз против станеров играете, парни?
Can GPK protect himself? Is going to be the biggest question, at least for me, for the side of Bet Boom.
Yeah, I mean, Skeeter's initiations last few fights have been crucial. See if he can do it again. He's leading the way here with Crip and Amar. He'll show himself first on the tower, Skeeter, and it's going to mean he gets caught by a hook shot. They'll try and jump the backline at the same time, but N0tail charges forward here with the Stone Gaze. They'll look towards Amar. Amar turns to cover the Moonlight Shadow and the BKB. Stampede's popped as Bet Boom. They're kind of getting split up because Save on the backlines gets jumped
that
by
was
Amar.
game losing Stone Gaze,
Game
honestly.
losing Stone Gaze.
He needs to play versus Sven with this.
Yeah.
With the Sven jump. Or guarantee a kill on like
Yeah.
1 or 2 cores.
BKB.
Timed it perfectly, like always.
Again, it's another fight where Falcons
Fucking
get
hell.
4 other kills as they kill off Toronto Tokyo twice, and they get saved, and they get Miro.
How do they keep doing this?
Да, парни, вы не можете так влетать в Свена ебаного. Ну, можете нормально играть. Ну, как мы влетаем, парни, когда у вас Кент не готов?
Falcons will take game
Oh,
2.
And it's also Toronto Tokyo initiating, so
I do not know. This has it's gotta feel really rough for Bet Boom. You know, game 1, that was a tough game. This game 2, it's gonna hurt even more, Fogged.
I think he's just explaining to him what stuns do and like how you can actually play against the stuns in the future.
you see, like, when he clicks the ability, you cannot move.
You cannot move. The PKB doesn't work. The TP does not work.
Well, good. It's good for the rest of the game. Hopefully, it will help them for game 3. Let's go. Let's
Who's
see.
gonna say this? I don't know, guys. We played better than them overall. I don't know who said it.
Oh,
It's the coach.
is losing
Oh.
it. The coach is losing it.
Okay, what they're doing can't even be called Dota.
Yeah, it's because they're AFK farm with 3 cores like non-stop.
Oh, he looks like he lost already. It's the best. It's the game 1 of the best of 5.
No, game 2. They're 0-2.
Ah, they're 0-2. Ah, okay, okay.
But they were like 20.
Ah, right,
21
game. I forgot.
kill
Yeah,
score.
yeah. I saw the 21-4, and the Sven just goes behind and then first fight, and
So that's what he means, right? He's like, yeah, he's probably broken by this. But you know, this is when a coach needs to do the opposite, because everybody feels like that right now.
Yes.
And he has the power in the room to make them feel different, and he just
can,
like.
This is when you need to fake it to make
it
it also. Like,
of course.
If you don't see the game, you figure out nobody else sees the game, like you gotta fake it to make it at this point. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
And right now he decides to double down on it instead, you know.
Yeah, he's asking for help. He's asking for someone to coach him.
Yeah, maybe the camera guy, like he seems the pretty high spirit. Look at him.
He looks like he has an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Нам нужно просто лучше думать, все игры будут так сводиться к тому, что у нас будет драка.
Wow, he looks like he can't breathe.
Yeah, he looks done. He looks a bit
done. На протяжении всей игры качается.
He's sharing that.
Ну и ищет возможность принять лучшую для себя драку под своим виженом.
And N0tail is enjoying it. He's actually licking it right now. He's licking up every salty tear.
They're running around to get it. Squawk's not building any net worth, so we're getting like equal net worth. Even when we're down like 3k early game, we should be getting fucked.
Was it only 3k?
Yeah, for a long time it was 3k for like 10 minutes, and then we start dying more. They're not playing the map at all, even when they're ahead. All we need to do, guys, in this series is we need to shape up a bit in lane, and life is good.
Wow, it feels so easy, right? You just came from one team. All they have to do is relax and do a little bit better in the first 5 minutes, and they automatically win. And the other guys, it's like no matter what we do.
And you know, when you think, you know, but Johan, you know, we're so used to this, so we don't even notice it. Think about it. He has a camera pointed literally. I mean, this guy is gonna shove it down his mouth, but even that doesn't make him think like maybe I shouldn't share all this negativity right now. You know, like. You know that he's pointing the camera like, what do you have to say? I have to say that we're shit and that we should have won and that it's so shit and I don't fucking know what's gonna happen next, but it's gonna be shit.
I just realized, Seb, you understand, this is camera number 2. The camera number 1 we're looking from. He has 2 fucking guys up his nose.
Yes, true.
I would actually like, this is too much. If I was his teammate, I'd be like, yo, guys, like, go back to the wall maybe. Like, what the fuck? This is 2 cameras in his fucking face.
Yeah, and he's just venting.
Oh my god.
Look
Look at how he's sitting also, like, bro, come on. The camera guy is like way too into this.
Давайте, парни, просто игру на подавление запускать нормально, которая...
Also, what's the amount of bananas? This, like, this documentary? There's 3 bananas on the, 2 bananas on the table, 1 in his hand, and I feel like every post-game, more or less, Liquid always, no. We had bananas always. Was it Liquid had bananas always?
Somebody should get the banana sponsor.
Yeah, for real.
Мы делаем все. Эта игра будет намного легче. Не надо бегать туда-сюда, парни, за героями. Видите героя на варде, видите, как его 100% убить, убейте, все.
Someone has been clocking all the bananas.
I think
please give me the number when
you
have the final one.
And push the star. Stas, you need to tell us when Zeus is about to get 6 for the range drops. And then, again, remember guys, the reason why we won first 2 maps, we fucked up early game, it's totally fine, but then we split them around the map. If it happens again, be ready to do that.
We just need to make sure we stay calm in fights.
Bullshit for fucking half a decade.
These guys are going
Motherfuckers.
crazy. They're 4 and 5 manning every kill, every objective. Just keep that in mind.
That's frustrating.
4K lead already, contesting the stacks. I mean, GPK dies so fast.
They bring Radiance Naga back. I'll come back.
It's so easy to break. You just need people to.
Just keep pushing out the wave. We don't have to force the fight.
But in with the X-Mark. This is one they could perhaps catch. Let's see if they can go for him. With the boat connection, I mean, the Fear's going to push back the 3 of them. Very nicely aimed there by Crit. Snake King, he'll get caught on the back lines. They'll burst through the Enchantress, but the question is if maybe Falcons can get back in on this. They can.
They are in.
Jumps in, the spear from Amar. It catches on towards Miro. As Maureen heads in with the Timber Chain, closes the gap, cuts down the Kunkka.
Betboom's got to run. They're stunned, GPK.
Curse Crowns there. They just move forward. Maureen's ready to dive.
Is this the first time you play against Timbersaw? GPK? You don't know what he do?
Chaining these kills after kills after kills. I mean, N0tail, he has got a Sunder available. Mantu as well. Skidace looks for the Dragon Tail, won't get it. So N0tail manages to walk away, but again, it's just...
They can't get anyone. They wanted Amar, but Amar somehow tanks through all of it, survives till the end of it.
Yeah, GPK didn't say a single word this documentary. Like,
no, he didn't.
Didn't get any screen time.
Skida, he's in. Gets him with a jump.
Miro's cold.
The chakrams are out for Maori. Miro will be able to turn and get the boats off, as he will manage to run from this. Nightfall turns with the metamorphosis towards Maori. They bring him down to half HP, but yeah, N0tail for 40 seconds, doesn't have buyback.
I made TB flashbacks.
Catch him in another torrent. Nightfall has got BKB if necessary. Definitely feels like he needs a whole lot more than that now. The arena's out. They've caught Save. He's gone.
That arena facet is really crazy. I don't know if it wasn't in the game here, but I just played against it, like where you can't see in the fucking arena.
Nice, guys. Let's go.
Falcons, they'll do it in 3 games in a row straight. 3-0.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I wish the girls should have seen my bit.
In previous tournaments, coming in and getting the 3-0 smackdown and doing it here in front of this fantastic crowd live in Birmingham.
Look at them. You see it on their faces. They know how well they played. Snaking, leading the charge. Unbelievable stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your ESL 1 Birmingham champions, Team Falcons!
Я все время на тренировок. Я теперь на тренировочке, я ебать их хорошо. А чё такие все грустные? Топ-2 турнира, блин. Лан турнира, первый гранд-финал, блин. Давайте, подняли носы, блин. И устали просто.
Это было третье, с которого доиграть.
Ребят, сейчас
Да,
же
TPK
извините. Вот типа это все, это уже закончилось, типа все просто отпустить называется и немножко освежить голову.
Да, нам похуй просто на топ-2. Нам не похуй только на топ-1.
Ну, это золотые слова.
Поэтому нам еще остается ждать next turn.
I'm not sure what's like the key to success. I think it depends on the team. I think all the big teams kind of have different like philosophies in terms of like what they do and how they look at the game and like their team dynamics. And I think it kind of just depends on the composition of your players, like what are people comfortable with. The biggest motivation for me is just that I like playing the game. I think if I didn't enjoy playing Dota, then I wouldn't be motivated to get better. I think if it was not fun, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing it anymore. So as soon as it gets boring, like that's probably going to be the end for me. So yeah, I still love the game, and I think that's the biggest drive.
Good job,
Nice.
Lucas Piet.
Yeah.
First, nice piece, right?
Yeah, I think
Amazing
it was
piece,
good.
I think.
Good editing.
Yeah.
I even
Honestly, like this is as close as it gets to True Sight. I mean, as
Yeah.
in, this is closer to True Sight than to everything that's been made up until now.
there were even cuts. Like I don't really know what it's like to cut something like this, or even to cut a true sight. But there were, I would say, even overall, some of the flow from this was even better than true sight. Because true sight, I felt like some of the cuts were made where it kind of fits, but because you're trying to show contrast and show different ways of doing things. But here, I think they did an even better job, honestly, than some. I still like True Sight more, not just because I'm in it, but more is at stake and
Oh, of course,
and stuff. But from what we just did here, like analyzing point of view and stuff, they obviously have a whole tournament to work with. I really like the editing. I really like the cuts, and I also
Really
don't.
good piece.
I didn't hear any fuck ups. Like even in True Sight, there were some audio fuck ups sometimes where the audio and volume or level isn't done right.
Yeah.
But here, I mean, there was the stage mics in this one where sometimes the volume is just what it is, I guess. But I really enjoyed. I would say I am no videographer or editor, but I noticed that it was well done. I mean, my point of view.